the MPP have seemed, in my view, for the last 3 years, Ubeka said mandate na omopre for 2025. Ehia omuche mandate ne kuto omunsem sese because nema ne bebrewa ukase o ena ochina may we no. Ubetumi aye ne so Mahama bituma kase o miya 24-hour economy ambeya but say me need to but the MPP there. So here Adwene said, now Bawumia is the party leader, and Nana said, "You teach me I have one be a man." And if the man says, "Me pese me X and Y," na say ufi say Ghanaians will find that attractive, then why are we waiting till 2025?
Would you even suggest saying Kebeya Cananado no kwabeti me jina chen kakra just for even say last year? Then your vision corona about me, I want also a Ginny Dino. Obeti me man started the 1 year a training ground for that. No one yet be said okay. Na man ko for kwenya GDS wait me aye. Do you think
That's an option. Presidents normally don't do that, but of course it begs the question. Say who now picking say so a bit my president. At this stage, actually a lot of people know that say Rawlings for his last 2 years, Mills was chairing cabinet meetings. So for his last 2 years, so you can let him do that whenever they make a decision in the cabinet that he's chairing and you are observing, you can say go ahead and do it. So there are a lot of ways you can do to help him if you are sincere. Of course, nkurɔfoɔ bi so feel sɛ wohwɛ Bawumia sudden nsakra ne the fact sɛ bikyɛ bi mafia obiara nka hwee ɛne Bawumia kasa na Kaligaje Pomene, all the stars of Chibi Mafia were jumping up and down. Ubekaza adewe de almost your friend is saying the spy betray a look because Mimijidi say maybe it might not be a complete diversion of agenda. It is just say omunyina atena se ehun say abino performance no egu candidates no mfin. Enti omunyina ayo omadwene say ene candidate no yema no sebe onko fa bibia enwu ye so onde no ne mo hwe sebe ye obetumi anwen.
Well, Abusafo, mama munyina good evening. Ni akwaba jasu jumedie nie. Okay, 101.7 FM ena owoso ne your Ship House ewo Abeka Junction, Ship House ewo Abeka Junction, part of the Despite Media Group. Here they brought live on High Life Radio, live on King's Jersey Radio ewo New Jersey, live on Naspa Radio ewo UK Abrochimemu, and sound live on Adamfopa Media ewo Paris any Belgium. Good evening. And a good afternoon. So here from US, a good afternoon, good evening. So Ghana, good evening. May the full interview many era at a Canada year and Bremo next week Monday. A bomb and a papa natuno. A binisa and all case MPP 4% omode a brande Bawumia omode yet a betray kalo on only assertion. And this is one of the MPP star water. President Rawlings time or ye kuno. These are the people who were chasing to exile. Omuko exile Cote d'Ivoire. And the MPP losing 2012. Ocho book Chasing the Elephant into the Bush. It's very controversial MPP, but there's no doubt. See, I can't mind the MPP from my year at Kennedy or come. It's a full interview, no, next week. Mbete Nina who details. But me per se, before cry better show no wow joining a thank you. I want to just do a little dedication to my former boss. Yera Kwabna Kwache. I'm looking okay, but my heart is not okay. My heart is not okay. My heart is not okay. I'm looking okay, but definitely my heart is not okay. And I'll pay me sorry, I'm a family phone. The first message I saw was from Miniabema Odenoho, Davis Odenoho Apia, or America, Ohio. I was just in shock. How? Kwabna Kwache. Yes, it when ya dean. Be a minim so yari. Na kuma yen ya no de ne ko hospital a wo fa Kwache de. Yenim no a workaholic. You come back. And then I called Anefi. You know, so near then I do my for my nephew Ajima Okufo bro. Anefi say, oh, if you are Miss Mati, my main friend Swansea Suman. Swansea or Ghana, my main friend no, or friend Swansea. I see if you are confirmed though. Say, see, I mean, you have my kojo for your Miss Kojo, a true safe ya of a cool. How? Is this? How? I just many crowds tennis you like I just don't get it. How? Kwabena Kwachi, how? How is it that Wafakwachi can just die? Like, I don't know. Same way Kabadikoy and why? I just don't get it. Papa, we are paid Juma chain. And I know Wafakwachi, I was his producer. Juma way I me interviews on air politicians. I don't know any politician I know any through Wafakwachi. From when Kennedy Japan, me oh one day, me na me any producer, me a student, because me we school mpona na me of a kwachi producer. And now we of a kwachi the Kennedy Japan fi parliament by. You know what tema Kennedy Japan tema. Also, we who know parliament, we a businessman. And that was the first time I saw of a kwachi 2001. Now of a kwachi back Kennedy Japan, and I remember he was wearing a blue suit. Kalana I allotated of the painting. Ne dan no ho Cape Coast no sana no suit na Canada Japan she ana wafa kwache de Canada Japan by say this is somebody he has discovered in parliament, young politician or a businessman or no politician by in training no obey to me a politics. This is Canada Japan wafa kwache na de by 2001 no wafa kwache de Canada Japan by nti if you are my producer and I was doing all his dirty work into a human engine room, a human man, offer. And this is a man who is so fantastic. He can read a whole news bulletin from a sheet of paper. Busa Davis, Busa Swansea, Busa Kojo Forjo. Everybody knows Wafakwache. And that's why my heart is broken. That's why my heart is broken. That's why I am a yate Wafakwache. My heart is broken. This man is so good. He can read a whole bulletin on a sheet of paper of Akwachi. I don't know of Akwachi. I don't know any politician. This job I did from politics of Akwachi. If you want to report it, constituency way, or do want to report it, we have want to report it, parliament want to report it, or the mbets nani money and parliament, and MPP headquarters. NDC headquarters. Yeah, I say I don't get an interview. If you are saying you no, if you are on say interview, we on this is the man or no that the Bosco. These are the people who trained us. And just to wake up and hear that Wafakwache and look at the way he died. Papa, we or per Juma per politics so much that when it comes to the job, meaning say possible say be Wafakwache or no nedru no power. I know him. I know of Akwachi. Or Pejuma so much that the job comes first before anything. The job comes first. Wafabeye Juma or Yare, but he will come to work and work. It is Obi and Kaino. What kind of crown one for so of Wafa? No more draw, Wafa did you, Wafa Yesayo, Wafa, fee, what you feel, how, Wafa, Unyese, Wafa Unyese. This man loves the job. Or Penejuma, I've seen him work. From Manopa to Anajo, Papa, we are sorry, Ahomatia Yejuma over 25 years. Did I miss you? Ahomache 4 o'clock. You're quite Juma Ahomache. This man is the reason why me to me lazy da. Only what funny that the boss can hear Juma. They don't sleep on that. Now, boss and die better than I that. My heart is broken because I just want to dedicate and I mean him say. Metioke FM, but media for near was solidarity. But beyond solidarity, just said the or ye minia, me bra penny. Obienya sema of an ebe friend. Me movie craft, even multimedia of a jam, me ho wadum. Echo on my FM crowd of a befro. If ya what is on fire, or I slow down. I if you were ho, what and then me problem come and forget it over. I'm just broken. Anybody who worked with this man will be broken. That was fact. He should have lived to best 70, but Nyankopon kan enim. Only God knows. O Nyankopon kan enim ti ese Nyankopon so fa ni sie wo de kukum. No ahwe no hwe ni ma no so maye. Fi ni nuanum Nyankopon kra o maye. It's just media adwuma we enye media adwuma we it's addictive. Adwuma no ko ye trim. Adwuma no ko ye trim so much that you betna air. You forget say won didi ye. You me nya yare we adwuma we mu. Yeah, me nua be makabasa. Obetna adwuma no ho. Anopa enwumra na jo, you are sitting there, you are working. You don't care. Adwuma it is adrenaline. It said the ama your friends said drugs. When you are high on the job, you are, did the next story, breaking news. Yeah, you know, elections way. Me, yeah, elections way 2020. Me, my operation, but me the Gina TV so I'm the kasa. That's how the work is. To offer yari or for beba juma or beba beka or yabai be reshuffle so to be better because he has so much knowledge. So much knowledge. He feels like Mami deliver me. We are make hospital. Mami deliver. Also, what's it? The lives we have impacted. Nipa the people you have guided, the people whose lives you have helped. I mean, maybe one multimedia, I can count the number of times there be an opportunity be about. Or furniture imagine or mummy no me yes idea no. Of a kwachi, kwame if kind. These two people. They don't even care if you work with them or you don't work with them. They will call me. Oh, if you have this opportunity, munko ye adwuma we, uko China ne, mo travel akoha, uko US ne, join the delegation we. Yes, saying obi anka beka to only me nye adwuma bio. Why should I even give you these opportunities? But he will connect you. I mean, this is my big brother. Obia friend of Akwachi. It's just a shock. So I just wanted to pay my respect. I am in the last few days, but it just breaks my heart. And I just couldn't help it. I just couldn't help it. Any on my FM phone Nyankopon and Chamoding. Especially also for Usansa. Bishop also for Usan, Ninia Bema no. Bishop also answer Nia Bema no. Inti Nyankopon hwe so. Non crano. Ne mane ade nyina media fraternity no. Ne ye nyina so ye de etu ye hofo. Me mani mienu nyina ma ye surgery wo so. It's because of this job. Adwuma we be coach, mo be ko be ye adwuma tina ho ahomate kosi anajo. Na to na computer say wani na wanya yare me nko o ochina meko breaking news aba and then reshuffle aba ma me kan wasem ade echi ameko bon na yare ni grow. All of us, we all obi ye adwuma media bia nya yare. All of us are sitting yet in Falcon every day, breaking your young for story. We don't even think about your health. Do baby, you just have to forget about the job, step away and take care of your health. Men found you be step away and take care of your health. That's a lesson I learned it too early, too late. Me who ye na me nyama bebre, but at least Yankopon adom ye wo ho ye nyina ye beko nti wo fa dem refe why so why are so many times and all your brothers and sisters here also support system we are not around until also na he's a very good man. Kwabena Kwachi is a good man. On my so kutesi God the better say newsroom for he's just a good man, very sharp brain. Na MPP for no maluzu asset. I mean Kwabena Kwachi, I know he's MPP. Maluzu big asset. I mean this is a man. Even on Yario, we watch any video now. Okasa pana, he was twitching in one eye. Oh Yari, but Beba betna or Beba abeye juma. Over shedding. Nyankopon for nsie. You have done the nipa be him the time. Ye nyina so otna ne yebeko. Say nyumre ne yebeko. We all don't know, but you've lived your life. Why impacted so many people? Conform you didn't ask for a dime. Why anye kapre? Why anye sempoa? You just help people. Groom people and train them. Inti mame na wase. Me ame na oni wabusiafo nyina so ase. Cause through you ni ye nyina so ye nya training na ye nyina ye nya ye de abesia. This is the man Kwabena Kwachi. In fact, ni din pa de Martin Kwabena Kwachi. Ni din pa no Martin Kwabena Kwachi. when we formed Adom FM, the beginning days, if I make me cotton or no, a Piabakuma Prempe, Daddy Bosco, ya Unkroma, me kotu omunyina wo, and he didn't care, say, oh, what better your house, he meso, Daddy Bosco, see, me fiam produce a political program, just. This is how it started. It started from Adom. And Kwabena Kwache was the one who groomed the engineer. Me na me producing for many years now. Me chemono. Canada Japan me to one or so. Sana Canada Japan onim politics. Onim politics. I'm using Canada Japan because on in a year you must say. And this is how their bond started. Bond started Wadom. It started Wadom. 2001. Parliament for front by after President Kufuor winning, you know. And a Canada Japan bar parliament. Or bar parliament. Kwabena Kwache was the chief editor and reporter. Any parliamentary correspondent. At the same time, all in one. No, they Canada Japan free a parliament by it. If this is a guy I've discovered for parliament, very good, but on a year from politics. Canada Japan class on me in my presence. Say me I'm politics, so me a businessman. My parliament say me be politics, me business na me be. And I come now catch there be groom you. Who you good? What being the kind of business ideas I want, it should be translated into politics. This is 2001. Ye jina Adom FM, your baby or Adom FM one my friend or the devil's corner. And when ye jina the boss and come away, Canada Japan baby, he will say this. And when ye jina me kaya tadi or she see blue color suit and a Calvin Klein suit na Canada Japan she. Chikwama kwa chidi ne ba o ka se we no ujano o mame. Na say if you managing your better topic we. Canada Japan say if you the minimum kasa o me permission so honorable me boss me ncheo nti e be breaking program into 4 parts. First 15 minutes we na be second 15 minutes you better topic we so third 15 minutes nti da me dey me ba na be kasa a lot of people who talk Canada Japan ya money ba me ama say ba me say you don't even know the man. We worked with him from beginning to the top. Politics at Canada Japan. When he came 2001, Kwabena Kwache, we all worked with him. The first Canada Japan problem on yawo studio on only sene na NDC MPB or sene Canada Japan na kasa danfo. Your friend of Felix Chumesi apia. On about konto kwa studio maken. Wa unim no okuta black belt. Bo papa wo form na fe papa no. Adaya papa no omoye discussion na how say discussion politicians. Obi wini no be lose na say we anu abru we so Canada Japan so na no den satam na e gumi na ma papa no afa onim kasa. That was 2003 na tokoni si onim kasa Canada Japan kasa afia NDC for no hu di omo enti dia fele chumeti apia be kan say Canada Japan kra wo ye drugs aduma na tutu no onim second there ade bo na de to no so a na tutu no etutu no ponche papa ye bi ekopie committee for police station. Mene Kwabena Kwache kopie tema committee 4 police station police officer bia o te ase sa bre no onim sa case no anadwo ya sa ya call Canada Japan fi ene ne anti-stella yakofa na ajiman e wotema yakofa kofi ba we aka ho to resolve this issue because Felix Chumesi apia ko report assembly committee 4 police station eti ewie ya yekokuli no yekuli Canada Japan na ne koma bad for honorable ade we e ba bonten a waso be yehye wan hwe be ma problem ti e manage case o se da na wonim se Canada Japan ne soft spot na ne yire anti-stella obi to me Canada Japan wi ase a anti-stella ne the best bet. She is his best manager on this earth. Diafede na ajima kanye ye kofi be we ama kanye ye anti-stella be mo no ani nim kwa ya be fa so a oni ni kunu be kasa ya fede na adwobre ndi ewie ho no ma wo se ekokotama committee for police station. Yes, Felix Chumesi apia be. Meanwhile, Felix Chumesi apia so Canada Japan down for 2001 NDC from 2001 be 2003 NDC for opposition. Enti bebre no ahokyeraba. Canada Japan kroya na me before myself and Kwabena Kwache enya once enya twice enya thrice more than that. Say NDC MPB ho kyere no a Canada Japan be bia ni boot no atam sika no de amano. That is why Canada Japan besine ama benyuado otiase nyana ni nipa no ama benyuado birthday bia Canada Japan will make sure so aye party amano ni nuaba no omu nyina de fi central region baby ansaba hwan enti Felix Chumesi apia de bia o di moto na eba about se ken ade de opposition enko yesa obe make sure so amano de also the man no ko. This one is not Ken who is saying in America in reference to Kwabena Kwache. Because Kwabena Kwache was that bridge between Obia ye call committee for police station ye call kuli police front and ye fellows tumesi appears wa redraw into the redraw case but I don't know allow me blow that and not the next morning we were on Joy FM we come now first Komla Dumo I spoke to Komla Dumo to narrate what happened to a studio when a ball why first Canada Japan a two trade first and Komla Kwachi was sitting behind it oh Komla Kwachi wafa Kwachi I come call I had no sense to be Komla Kwachi I come call I say mercy hey wafa Kwachi to kwani see and wafa Kwachi the microphone Michael, the way I do studio, no, nanke ya no, and say okay FM the okay FM the no square kakra. I do FM studio na almost like semi circle bisa, and it was your old studio no na and yet to say and I do FM studio na kese na kitwa. So if I cannot come behind from the microphone, no me pattern tokwa. Na me akola kitwa me kwasa be na me wie school papa bia. Now I was caught between Mama Mienu no fellas. You may see up here neck first Canada Japan. Now me I may pattern to Kwana Casano. Ya war me na me number bio. Canada Japan war me na me number but I have to stand my ground say me block ya konyana. Fellas you may see up here tesono. Say the be pata and tokano. And ye pia I was a candy. Can nya or was soft sport mama. And ya me sorry free baby or war me koto yana. Or no who say piano pia. Ini na aka me no na afi ono Canada Japan na afi wa ferry nti oye yo se afi anya hwe e no no opie kodina gate na no se honorable nti afi ohwe manim no wa ferry no no otutene ye na wo se epe ba bi ma Felix Tumeti apia so eko cause odi agra e mema no Felix Tumeti apia so ye Cuban train oye nkrofo na Rollins di omo ko Cuba ko train omo no nti kan tokọ ebe pie o studio nke be ye yi Sabrina Canada Japan yes so now Kwabena Kwachi nya sorry in the studio the microphone echiaba and Kwabena Kwachi was like honorable we dey enyefe now was you do microphone no that's the magic of Kwabena Kwachi and Canada Japan yes so be a radio station no Kwabena Kwachi wasn't and you be one say he was number one because not only did he become a host but our program it became like a family. I'm here the morning show. I'm a pay morning show. Kwabena Kwachi. First say honorable Asamoah Boateng, Canada Japan. I'm a Benuado, baby and Saba. Ken Crunchy. Yera Ofoswampofo. Brasami photo. It was a whole family every Friday. Bia either say a poor morning show na ye benku ho. Ya fu friends enye fufu enye banku dokono ana wache temaso de ye joint it was a whole family and Kwabena Kwachi started that journey. He started that journey and it's sad. Nsuta kwamai for mudichi ni kwamai ono chese honorable say prempe I know oh Lord Kwabena Kwachi I come call. This is a whole dedication to Kwabena Kwachi. I am sad. I am freaking sad today. I'm freaking sad today. Yeah. Two of the greatest people I know in the media say ya bedroom kabasa kaba me bedroom the previous day kro bedroom sada kaba de betiam wo na kaba wadwuma me adwuma ignoring your own health. Sometimes you make your health asem nchire obi afo so we dey wa paint we ani mo betina we okay you are not okay but will you put up just so that the job will still go on? You have to put up a brave face so that the job will go on. Because I make a Kwabena Kwachi say man make come adiachi and a media do many money a moon semini more money and yeah there are a lot of media people are not even talking about the actual issues. Now no girl here comedian Jacinta no can't I tell you she hasn't been paid like men. It's a big problem. And member no cry or categories. You be say media for be on my end to be away. But I know you're another story for another day. Yembra your main issue no so. Tiwafa Kwachi honorable Canada Japan my FM4 GJ media fraternity ni he started from Adom and then went to Omai and net 2 media until obia everywhere he's gone through. Suta Kwamai for Bishop ya wusu ansa munyina ni nuanom na busuafo obi an shedding. It's a big blow. It's a big blow, just unexpected. The man will just media you may also media for no fanya futu. We are at now baby you know it's not worth it. There's nothing that is worth more your life. There's nothing that is worth more your life. To the be our yare crowd, what bread, but you know, soon peba, you are just human. You are just human. I'm speaking to myself. You are just human. Me your operation cry. You tell me I'm not big TV. So elections in tea. Or some fire. Me analysis. Elections. But who ya? If you're somebody who will be there doing the analysis, somebody will be there doing it. I advise you, you have to have the balls to say that. I mean, yeah. Said then cry. Don't worry. It's just part of it. No, beyond a better way. Say it is what it is. It's just it is what it is. Really. You just have to take the bold step. See what for shedding the year so the year. I'm actually the day you must see nipa mama ukoi. Matu sika chini wo. Ukwa kokaya kra. We de okoka kaka me papa. Asama do you kra. Nso ye nyina nim say the Bible chere nipa wu awu ada. Kosi say resurrection e beba na Yakobon be pagya yin. Wenya ni obi an no se ni nwan ni nim nene. And when he calls, his sheep will hear his voice. The Bible is very clear. Yekoda until resurrection. Until over. Oh, sorry, and beba. Ube sorry, what it? Yakobon found see ye. The main issue said I make an era at Kennedy. Wa fire some people 4% of the year kalo. And the wa uti announce watch the wagene. But let me look at Nkofobia almost said your message. Yane honorable Ayensuano MP, NDC MP for Ayensuano, Nana Yao. And I feel Yane Kofitonto Sukasama Baumia. This is the clash of the titans. This election way is going to be a clash of the titans. And Tiabera said, what the policy is going to be. Blair Francis Kofi Notim, if you're live from Ghana Reba Estate, yeah, that's it. And a Sparky, Danny Wise, so sister, if you are welcome, I think we are not being fair to JM because his policy is not only 24-hour economy. As a matter of fact, Baumia is still in power, so MPP4 should really give us a break. Or they are banning. But I'm taking feedback. Like Obia, person will send a message. Emma, you come back watching in a bush of one on my FM candidate upon on my day, so you can do it. Okay, Santi said, if you are all is well with his soul, be strong. Yo, yate, that's a baby. Dennis Nemison, or say, I don't think far cry. I saw this man live on my FM national agenda today. And after a short man, it was like, what is happening? Oh my God. Yeah, he was on air this morning. He was on air this morning. That's how sad it is. Oh, yeah, Juma way. He was on air this morning. Oh, and no pay no or air kasa. Ntina make an Juma yen na mo sa kwa. Guy ni abani yen ya fire, but I want to 100%. You see, everywhere this man has worked, Ojani Ink, the blueprint is there. One of the hard-working people you ever find. One of the hard-working people. Every day, not see if we have really lost a stalwart. My heart is also broken. Set also for you, I accept my condolence. And someone say my condolence go out to all the media houses. Wafakwamnakwachi indeed was a great man. And as Nanaya were not on preno say life. We are just fragile. It's true. We are just fragile. Kwabna no say I'm Yeboa. I'm watching you from Yeji live. Yeah, that's it. Yao. Asante Bedi Etono so watching you live from London, Tottenham. Very sad news. In sad news indeed. And Sabato GH say may his soul rest in peace. May his gentle soul rest in peace. Kwabna Kwachi. Very hardworking and a wager hokui. But the fact that sorry how much I say, what do you hear research a doctor saying Obia we are Jume Bia sorry how much Intina broche for bebre, yeah, now say a broche we are Juma home. Ubedi over time, next is there's about 15 vacation. No, me Juma multimedia over 10 years. Now leave cramming Kobe. Me call leave cram my better Juma multimedia. Do some because you catch your getaway. Obe kasa san so anopa 4 a.m. not adwumam. That's how we are. Adwuman koye team. Me say me koye surgery or Trust Hospital. Me re fikra say was me di obi come home na wa drive me akofie because I can't drive after the surgery. Na ma ko Trust Hospital no ma yes surgery. Me we surgery na doctor timbusa say why not me be kofie me say okay my main friend. Me friend we I didn't even make arrangement. Me na mo guy me for say me okay. My yes surgery. My yes surgery or Trust Hospital. I feel that I'm a friend, so be my family coffee. That's how it is. A Juma way, me yes, I knew a doctor's mammy. A year first, 2 weeks, snafakon, 2 weeks. 2 weeks, Kakana met nephew and Debbie meant to me. After a couple of days, I think after 5 days, no, sorry, I continued you, mum. No, sorry, I continued you, mum. Busadome from Obiehun. My yes surgery. After about 3 days, now the Abia Bessimeni so protruding. Na me cramai, me the no crack or good men cramai home. A man reaction woman, a good many so man funny serious. Now me they are cutting out you mama who matching. One time, me buy yasa or yasa wa bracket to or Germany says, yeah. Me do a man, many honoma. Many are say, you know, not a peer back, pay to say the uncle Lano, near to me flip when near Chini say, no man near cheer, say, I say, one is Rafia Hospital. I was sick, but I was working. If you're hospital, Monsieur, you met me, man. They had to sack me, push me out of the building. Say, if you're called, I'm the hospital. Ya mami 2 weeks keke surgery. That me semenda, ma ko eduma mo. Sa na eduma wait here. It is a bore poison about body mo. It is the one drugs no. You are high on the job. You think that you can make a difference. Yeah, they 20 years, 20 something years in and you go see saying. Yet yeah, Ghana is still the same. The omubeti and some will listen, some want to listen. Ghana is still the same. Young Ghanaian citizens, Nankasakra, we will not listen. For money to grow. Young Ghanaian citizens. Yeah, from dear was here, yeah, buy a broche grass and qua. A Ghana, yeah, dear was here, yeah, meant 20 your pavements, you have a cockatoo, a bind the yina, yes, yeah, buy to Abama. This is us. See, they be a media for a quiet thing. We think we can make so much difference. Na me yari will be surgery. Me san kwaya another operation. A first 37 military hospital. Dr. Mensah. 37 military hospital. Me ye operation we ye. Me da o kakra na doctor say okay. You person discharge you. Nti say ye be oden. Ye be den when na do buy ya or do be ko ye person nipa na be sign. Ni discharge you. Me say o me kwa na buy. Doctor say what? 37. Unkwa na buy. Me say me kwa na buy. Na be na coffee. Me say me ameko. Doctor say how? Yes, somebody has to take you home. 37, huh? We saw the doctor and mommy painkiller. We are not after me no. Not after drugs now, more than number no. Not for me tipe 37. Not me tipe. I say, mammy, 37 for doctors or more. I baby or more any operation or who they will tell you if you're poker. Me card or now for me, not me tipe, me kuma. Pim. Doctor didn't who's on discharge me because he can't allow me to go home. Me free one of coffee. Now I say me I had to force myself motorway. Me park it 20 times before I got home. Me do fear na me amaso odin. Just like aduma we wa ho, aduma we de be yen. And then you offer kwacha sem yenu abema first me akabade makane de and why media for be on the job. Yet nancy from anopa humachiko si anadu stroke media for yare. Media for member be nya BP and omonam. A man be nya BP. Mammogram cry can ye chair pap smear and son if you are make kwakoye bi. Oh nye. A Jumana Joe time. Oh, kind news. Oh, ha. Make a story way. Every day we are looking at doing people's business, but not our business. A Jumana koyetrim. For Kafra wati. Why you from there? The Onipa Beye Bia why? The Onipa Beye Bia why? Until the let's come to the issue. And then your President Kufado asem ya na so e ma akofa kwachiko adwuma ne was about reshuffle. President Lisi Biaba say why reshuffle. And that's why we are all saying election we know is going to be about issues. And it's so beautiful. So this election, the lead actors no mudika in a first saying nordness, but that's not even the issue. The issue they say for the first time this election is so much issue based. Sheba Omiavish outlining a vision upon vision upon vision. Sheba Mahaman Sama Waka so far vision upon vision upon vision. This is an election. We are party ni, we are Ghana voter. Now we drink who sika. wodwene ho sɛ Bawumia yɛ okuro mu ni ana Mahama yɛ okuro mu ni wodwene ho sika ansa na wato aba you be doing yourself a disservice because the two of them no omo frontliners no they have given us so much policy direction so much vision that you have so much to choose from. They have given us so much to choose from. If our opinion, memo be our opinion, you who are doing that with you have a right to decide for yourself which one would you think is a better. We say a clash of them, a titans, a clash of the titans. And then I'm a first at Kennedy, the other one, Mamma
The MPP have.
And I'm a Kennedy, the other one, must see MPP for no. Omoanoma achimfona na asande Bawumia ban that is onone de ono this is his own interpretation osi Bawumia kasa no na kali gaje po mu gina ono mu hurihuri before person mo de yet kalo that is his thinking ebi say Mahama 24 hour no cry nye policy can you accelerate it bogus it's not feasible and no also wadwene no also kire wo de whoever everybody has a right to the opinion tina make say etwamo say comfort because of political opinions. We are dealing with the actual issues. Entinanado, ne reshuffle list or by and also where you are more free mono. Exit. This is from his exit list. Exit list ni era Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta, Interior Minister Honorable Ambrose Derry, Health Minister Yera Akua-Agyemang Menu, Environment, Science and Technology Dr. Kwakwa Friye, Roads and Highways Honorable Amwakwata, Gender and Social Protection, Lariba Abudu, Local Government, Damboche, Sanitation, Frida Prempe, Tourism, Arts and Culture, Ibrahim Mohammed Awa, Greater Accra Regional Minister, Henry Korte, OT Region, Joseph Yakubu, also where you are Munina Efrimu, our new list. This is his exit from office. Exit from office. You see, I mean, confident to however journey very soon. I don't buy this idea because you see, it's too late. Yeah, president asempa, but say me on no bianca. Yeah, you bet me aka. Party for one to me because omu loyal to a fault. Omu party activist. Yeah, they bet to me aka. Mama, yes, you bet me aka. That is our job. So I was on tears to me fire. Don't worry. In coffee, it's okay. What do I say? It's okay. Me see the president action where I would take. It's too late. But so you reshuffle 2000 after 2020 election. No, yeah, only 2020 election. And we wanted you to present anything. You didn't. Yeah, IMF economy breaking. I said, I know. Push a new team. Yep, a new energy. Wow, call for Tamaklo. Yaho Tamaklo. Other people. First, Papa Ajasko. Yani have 2 days. Papa Ajasko. Professor Michael Kwenum. People in MPP cramping another year changes. Yara Kodom Piani. Year changes. Kwame Piani. Year changes. Nina present went here. Injury time way. Injury time. And another way reshuffle now. Yam by. It's too late. Even a finance minister, they can't say, you know, see, and China call IMF New Year. They call IMF New Year. Oh, baby, yeah, call IMF New Year. Yeah, I was stabilizing your main one, you know. Where I can do time at 1 year panel, election year. Now, one of the things, Damboche, they also, I don't even understand, President. You cannot sack Damboche. Damboche himself wanted to leave. Me, I know Damboche. I know so many times where Damboche was not happy about it. Maybe he wanted to leave. You cannot sack Damboche. You cannot stand where Amudi Damboche they look. Damboche is a chief strategist for Bawumia. You cannot sack him. Or yeah, you cannot sack Damboche. Or yeah, he's the chief strategist for Bawumia. Without Bawumia, without Damboche, Bawumia campaign and do baby. Without Damboche, Bawumia campaign and do baby. Do any sack? Damboche now, yeah, you must from about me that or managing a strategy. He's a chief strategist. You cannot sack. Why you research for injury time? Wait, now bad. And they're buying now. Say, okay, do you take ministers also? You take from Bawumia vision. You are my also one day. He will work with just 50 minutes. There's not just say it is doable. Obianka say reshuffle you, yeah. By the time you know, wrong. President Obianka say reshuffle you. Time you wrong. Into yes now. Adiebu on ma obeya ma me na meka me sinya ma bebe wa na do ya o de say Bawumia kasa chances and say na say na okay kan keke ye be ka mi nkofo si efi ade na aka ba ya so na ye be kan party for no bebre ntumi nko omo ntumi nka bebre do president cha his excellency he says sa na ye president for no obi his excellency. So if you don't get independent people me bolder ye betimi aseche ano ka na ye be bi a che na ye be fa ne sa ebi ni president utie ya time na ye ka se na Kufuor kra na almighty Kufuor ti na nkofo attack president Kufuor na madwa. Kufuor attack President Kufuor pen my job because look, President Kufuor with all his mistakes, I'm an reshuffle. Almighty Francis Poku, National Security Minister, President Kufuor reshuffle. No, you simple. As I hear debriefing man. Media for you go say I cry my pamo Kofi reshuffle go. Oh, you know. Cabinet Japan, President Kufuor reshuffle. Or my ministry for so on you see any Kofi ko. Anane okofa broni wa America etwi so ne oba ne nyim ya anane mom de o taste ubeka kofa de anu afa de enu twa men kofa monkey no fine de amekere yen ubedi bone adi bone emu oden a ye fine a ehu krem okay we de enya he we de afa ge ni bi ka we de e tasty fage no ye tasty nti anane hwe emu aso obeka kofa bi aso obeka kofa broni ba nu na bi ni Ghana de enu on tasty bi da nti obedi fufuo sa pa de na obekwa kowe lasagna na ne kofa oba ni bi oko AIDS conference yo ana ni obi a woko HIV conference wa America oduru wonu mo se hwe muna mubu HIV dross ye be ro ni nyina bi na okotwi bi oba ne de so onye gay nyemo ana Ghana ha ye mo se yenya anti LGBT law no na sa ana ni kotwi suroko aye kasa ye nkasa obi anwe ne obi abewe nam ni bi meat obi en wo re ne wo Ghana abewe meat anti-LGBT ye won ho law proper family values no so obema bewe oba na oba so are bema. That is the proper family value according to Ghana law no enti ana ne to ko no so ko wi bie na alarm blow ye ne ana ne wakowo wo ye so again uchi anaka because America de oba wo na wa hwa akora na child support Ghana for bebre aka Ghana omuntumi nko America bie because of child support omu de beginga mo ma Ghana ne ejeja mema no maintenance kra bebre ntua ga abroche untumi nyesa ya de ginga ma na anane se o mina fufo na etua na se hwe ya de ko parliamentary committee President Kufuor yi anane free mu o yi anane free mu it even President Kufuor or ye reshuffle or ye na Damboche we President Kufuor reshuffle no the first time Damboche President Kufuor man minister say me mayor party adwuma we need a strong party na President Kufuor no sa ni agenda na opeso ode ala ne ba no say Damboche wo party headquarters sa agenda na mbam ko Damboche ti ati party wunya party ni amuva ma na President Kufuor hu no abati mesa dada ni biom ni second time President Kufuor ba e no sa ma Damboche minister for information Damboche nkofo tu no for se on yo kofo se nya hwe wanje a obeka to mpe wasem enti say na Damboche se meje President Kufuor ma no position na say wo meyi wa fi party headquarters no mi menya mi nkofo ohinito na President Kufuor ma mo ye ayi campaign o mo de ohinito no mo ko share ho these were all President Kufuor boys ohinito mo ni ade na mo President Kufuor camp odiom ko go MPP oyi Damboche for 2 years o se ma drop my reach afon tiate ejai no oyi Damboche free information. That is President Kufuor. He had a boss. Damboche, all of us said it was a wrong move, but to change no. Jake, almighty Jacob Echebelamte. One of the most flamboyant, most successful political media campaign strategy ever in the history of Ghana. The person who has effectively run a political media campaign strategy, one of the best in the whole Ghana, Jacob Echebelamte. President Kufuor reshuffle no. Jake. Reshuffle na President Kufuor waba. Unia can operate reshuffle say bray one ground. Shana no ba me vision. And yam come to be say it is completely opposite to their kind of attack. Tie ba me anom ne ade a there be udi onu anom ti. Last minute afa na ade aba there be the president yensom. But respectfully yensom. We want to tell you respectfully say what we reshuffle no ba yensom. Yensom nto pankofo no sam omunya adwuma yensom why yensom Ebenezer Mafusi afia are you now the spokesperson for opposition against MPP Dabi no kra no say na ye ka no ye ka bia no modi atemba ye de ka no sa ye kon stay bia bi new opposition But near maybe on my catch MPP ashasi omo ye yanka godu. Now no one say Gabi outside the orchard that coffee not oh I know our bread. Gabi beginning I'm say Gabi shut up. Gabi kawanutum. Aba no one Minister of Information. Ma oyi e first saying Mustafa Hamid nyana duma. Mustafa Hamid call ya upon kroma. Let him talk. Don't tweet. You are not a tweeter of government because who can say bia by the virtue of say you are your proximity to president, no, people will construe your position as the position of the president and the position of government. They can be a tear. Me Gabi cutting me off, but Gabi nanka so him say me kwana me to me fire. Baby, yes, amasa, me kwana me to me fire no. Adiebo I was here kan. Na no afa na Gabi si wabre, umbre, ube tweeti, koso tweeti. Gabi umbre yo, koso tweeti ni nyina. Some of them maya abai no. He had the best opportunity to transform Ghana, and indeed, where be every day be amika say me fire Akufo-Addo chair Mahama mpo. Come on, Montia Konya so. Me fire Akufo-Addo chair Mahama. But you can't take away the fact that Akufo-Addo free SHS is one of the best policies for Ghana. And what the Akufo-Addo 100%. That's why the problems with free SHS. Me, I don't care where NDC soldier na bana be did the matema. The value is the same. Attend you maji. E good me body must say, oh, the obeke be anya hwe. First no biba and I will mama den and no biba and I no call and I show ni games. You don't worry. Me tema cram near show phone and hey, come to 8 Jam night club. Yeah, one I'm Mr. Grant. Me coach call Mr. Grant. Don't worry. Digitization. Nanado will deliver 100%. We need to get to a certain point. And in another failure or corruption, why are there or free SHS? Why are there or digitization? Why are there or railway sector? I'll say it. Yeah, me. Ga. Me who are the back I mean. Yeah, never go. Tell me boss who come out quite quick. Yeah. You are very funny. You just cried and quickly caused me to laugh so hard. You are too much. Oh, I cried because of Akwachi. It's just emotion they're showing it. See, I've just snapped myself out of Owuono. Because at the end of the day, the Bible says, Obi Christ and them a scripture in Psalm 90. See, teach us to count our number our days. But the good things of Akwachi were Johnny D. Akaye and say, yes, you be J.D. Yes, you be J.H.M. In a good place. It doesn't change the fact that we have a government that has to be accountable to us. It doesn't change the fact that you are buying and it also doesn't change the fact that opposition Orbano is also accountable to us. Who opposition? Yen tam Ghana power and fam mango keke said you could Ghana power and enya wamu. Ghana power enya gari. Ghana power enya gobe. Ghana power enya easy. Yen tam and fam opposition keke. And also by 24 hours, we have to query you. Also by Black Stars here, we have to query you by the sign. FIFA regulation doesn't allow. Say, oh, we interfere in FIFA in the running of football. So how would you regulate some football here? We from coast level. And they are called first division, second division, and they are called premier division. What is your plan? We must query you. Sikabe now they Ghana first debt. NDC a public debt 122 billion Ghana cedis. 122 billion. Ya na nkofo bebre kan se NDC yeso abofo. NDC nye writers how. Ba okoka NDC debt omu ja ka 122 pounds. Oh, NDC. Say NDC so they have something to show for it. Omu di be airport is true. Omu di be roads is true. Omu di be Circle Dubai is true. Omu di be E-Blocks is also true. Omu di be Ridge Hospital is true. University of Ghana Medical Center is true. NDC decides can it be a Ridge Hospital. NDC decides can it be so many other projects. There's a hospital be me call abetifi na no na me hu. Me name Vim Foundation school down or village. Na ya abandoned hospital, big hospital wa abetifi o call a year krobi de hwehwe ana we see ana say krobi ho o call one ma be fa abetifi ebepo no nche ho na hospital no ma start this project. It doesn't change the fact that 122 billion or cannot there. But it also doesn't change the fact that Ghana public debt do over 500 billion Ghana cedis. Ebisuna Akufo-Addo free SHS. Me say me ameba koboche. Ne classmate free SHS here out here. The reason why media Me fire Nanado said then I will always salute you for free SHS. It takes a bold person to say that they were criticized by me. It takes a bold person. If you know a person what about 24 hours, no, people can criticize. Yeah, do not say about criticizing. And can't go ahead. Our job is to criticize, is to critique it. And then criticize, but is to critique it. Kobus are the difference between criticize and critique. Yeah, do no. Yeah, do say about criticizing, but even in that, Nanado to make free SHS. No matter the cost, I will do. Somebody has to have the balls to take the unpopular decisions. And when I make a person can do free SHS or the better other places, it's a corruption. But the same balls now would be a free SHS for be fight corruption. Would you pay as a court? Go and defend yourself or court. Prosecution won't file a case against him. They have just a court to be bema. And the judge no, the judge is an independent arbiter. Let's see how the judge will adjudicate the matter. Where is the evidence? Because you know one thing, and corruption will be any coffee. And I'm Martin do say another mother self. Martin do not say himself the law of evidence. And you have evidence what they do. He knows. Evidence. Atukubampo. You have evidence what Atukubenu. You have evidence in the court of law. You know one thing and allegations don't go for so. Go to court. Now prove the evidence. No. He who comes to court must prove. He who alleges must prove. What to court and none of make a branch every case. Police for the case, I told us so while the car above you were a flower board and soon we're journey. Police watching on the do court. Brahman and fat witnesses. Police for so more than 4. Nipana can a born no. Another Nipa not on their one chain and 2 police officers. A quality court, not say me, there be a passenger me take him. Me car say, and I may catch a driver and so mommy left. No, mommy left. I wasn't the one driving. Court to know Busa police force and Nipa Krona Musumu home. 2 police officers now. Most of them don't bet me and a branch away near Kaka no more. Your friend, police phone end to me and Fred those 2 people as witnesses. Almost friend Nipa Krona can a born no. And then you throw idea and court say, wait to me and evidence be prove it beyond reasonable doubt. And I'm say driver, Kofi Kodi Ubenku. This is the court of law. He who proves. If police officers so almost say, yeah, who know a branch here way so I'm driving car away. You stop on when Gina or the car number way, you never a court. Court is a court, or to me and prove the case. And I court in Jano. When people say, Ghana, I'm right near Juma, and to Wada, a 2 and I bones am right Juma. Nanu hotel here, one of ya, or Makokum, Papa, Yanni Yachini Pabe 30 no. And to Wada, Ghana, I'm running Kafau say, I bet to say the Kakape, a cow pum pum. Emrano, a Kafawa, about to say the Kakape, a cow pompo, pompo, and a Kakapata come, and now Bumpa. The law works. It's corrupting the Nanado, and yeah, bear 40% to pay. You said that who's why BBA or they were failing. But Nanado has succeeded in free SHS. Udi attempt goes heaven. We will say it. He has succeeded in railway sector. I will say, none of my year, I too. Take on for 4 years, Miss Amison in mind. And yet, the mean will be Daniel Umawu. Oh, and yet, the Akuko will be Daniel Umawu. Yeah, no, my years are from Adum FM to 1 to a OK FM, and then you're there. Forget it. Railway sector, the biggest railway network, Nanado Nekreti. Nanado, Atamos Yebi, Asopochona, Atamos time, and on baby Asopochona, and what time at Sakumono, state railway station, and Atamos the time. President Kufone started so many railway tracks, renovation, and on the OPEC funds, apparent, nap of some Yokufinetio, and on Moya is a Jumano, Yafawa ko Burkina. Echo negotiation with Burkina Faso, Omunya Railway, Embassy Paga, Nagana, Suntua Sumbesi Buankra. Banana the time, the biggest railway, Memetama, railway line, and I'm Tama, and one of Marcos, Action Chapel, our motorway notes all the way to Empakadan, our Koso Mokofa, even one of a fear in your crowd, railway tracks and number. Who has done this? Nanado. Corruption with Philly. Railway was succeeding. Why are there? Free SHS, why are there? Baby on your fire, and then fire who baby a back account. I turn to baby Tina and I'm connected to say, near here the vision against where the against which one will offer most I'm so old drive it. I'm saying, Tonto, they say, oh, better not Ghana, campaign there, and yes, I'm good to, but yes, I do my way. Already, I come now, Germany, who know be a question fridge me. Papa, we be here, you must see if you're near this, so if you're one hour report away, Nina, if you are, I do not need yet. Sanity, but me say elections way about policy, about ideas. Men could do be at them, would do be at them and now no elevation, unyanya no wajinu. I was so unini. We can no longer insult. We have to get to a point where we are helping. We are taking discerning decisions. Baumiasu wo say, Nevision ye wo port wa. Me di mini abema yibeba next week. Albert 50 town or port. How is it going to affect port? Issue base. Mama dear, how is it going to affect you? Mama says gas and koba obetum. Article 71 is something ya kuhon to kwasa. Article 71 say, de bia ye susu. De bia ye susu. Near the amount Article 71 for. Nanado kwa obejibi. Mama owe oje Article 71. President Kufuor oje Article 71. By a kemona to be a cosneter. Make us a President Kufuor Article 71 or no here. Oh, you okay? Iti at the end of the day, issues. Yabako to say, I told me, are we okay? And I'm in connect to. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up if you are okay. And I'm in connect to very soon. Kofi Boateng not if yes, Rawan and Okoyache. Don't expose him too much. It's long time ago. But your example, Kekananamidema. My woman, and I need your own bad. Mina Mika Devia say, a bemo ye bow, new obi on your bibaka calls in my j. And found the nipa beka majima sum. Bema on your board, need your same omini opinion course in Yamia. On your board, John and I respect him for that. And now Krano come here, choose where you're university. I'm a big guy. I got party, I don't know. I'm me American citizen. Nano ya bonnie. Obia obo Brady and Colabe Fie, they say, ya pedo. And that's why I santini as I sent woke map by a papim nibi Britain, any a US. Do I a US citizen Kumgan and ya Ghana for a pay. Watching us, I could have a American president. The president, she has a gun in here. Tiana idiot. When you're bonny be a coffee to Mama, good evening. I'm a mouth, a aquaba, just so I don't know where you are. Yama will drive you home.
If you're to come by you, I'm a driver.
Okay. Said the bell will be safe. Oh, yeah, dear.
Oh, Yamiadum Kakranka. No, Kasaya Nachi.
I no Kasayachi. I know. Before Christmas, no Kasayachi. Let me ask you your thought about reshuffle, no? Ansana, yaba Baumia policy, no so.
Oh, if you haven't said, Eddie Kaim, I mean, chia na, menchia a brochure for 80. Say, a jow show you there. A brochure show. Enti mama chia na menchia brochure for.
Omu nyina baso baby.
Yeah. Say, we show ne.
Is that a brochure for never more by a global show?
Foreign issues. There be foreign issues, not burning issues. You see, no. Where international.
International
Anyways,
jasu, international jasu.
international jasu.
I know so about Ghana. We have opportunity to meet Kwabena. We just spoke about him, say, and then I went free. I know that he did a great job of work for more MPP for. Oh, Tonto. Or Tonto Ahomanate. I'm reading more messages, maybe. But I'm sending more messages, maybe. Na menkaini na. Or see a film lady. Tell Ghanaians if they allow Bawumia to become the driver, Nanado will become the car owner, taking sales from the driver to bath in the air, and Ghana will be doomed completely. Driver and pony, na car owner, yawu. Okay, man will appear messages. No, I say Ghana for your Bawumia driver. Nanado be a car owner, no ajis campacho. Bawumia do the word ray. The word ray no the what film as vice president or Makana say. There's no way about me Abema Nanado be a car owner, so but it's a fair comment. I think it's a fair comment. Kofi Boateng the Emmanuel appear no. Kofi Boateng say if you please spare Dr. Anane, you are exposing him too much. But my message, my journal dash stick on. Or see Emmanuel also he had a show this morning. Okay, Kwabena actually yes. A friend saying and no pain he was on air. That's what makes his passing so sad. He was on air this morning. Emmanuel also not sure. I'm so sad. I didn't know. He didn't do boiling point last night. Yes, and no anado of a change to me a boiling point. None home fan, and it's no pay. The home fanning now, so me come no akoye edumano. Spark you see if ya Nanado doesn't listen to the people that he joked them, bamboozled them into office. This is an election year, which means that these new appointees can work only 3 months if you are funny canibino. I mean, now I say, then, or see if the media is part of the reason Akufo-Addo has messed up. They are complicit in the corruption that has bedeviled the country. media ne ka ho anani also okay your friend saying Raphael or see if ya we love Jack Toronto, the chief driver, or say your friend say and I don't know my friend Jack Toronto, and this name came from President Mahama and Oko Fred Jack Toronto. Now no penny for be to Nanado Mahama for say Omunja Dino Mobo Bono and creative votes. Issue based, go straight to the issues. Go straight to the issues. And yeah, what I say, your friend saying Emmanuel Wusu, okay, Emmanuel Wusu, I don't know, also Obia, so Obia could come off a catchers and Wedra. Isaac Enimfo, see, president has created a new position for Foriata, Intifia, Oyi Nimfri Mubia, look, and or the yenina, and I feel at time more, if ya, even 8 years to cry, and I don't know about me, I bet now, Kunya to cry, now I no Muguso or more promising, Papa Bayana, Umbeti Maya, or more Edibema, your friend saying. Emmanuel say if you are now doing the work of a journalist before you were acting like a blogger, okay, don't worry. Nina can do man a fair comment. The other baby I'm making, don't worry why. Emmanuel Saka say if you are please or see Vimlady please, a coach can change a player 3 minutes before the game. It can bring results. Please, life continues. It is an another changes but your man funny say injury time nina e ka ho e na eso efo Kofi what if you are no matter what you do or how you try to appear as being neutral, your MPP-ness is obvious. But from your MPP, so I'm not doing a crime. Because we NDC, ni say crime. So what to Obama NDC is okay. If you are to Obama MPP, I say okay. Okay, come now catch it to your MPP, ni obi enim so MPP ni. He doesn't hide it. It's okay. We are non-aligned. It's okay. I'm not saying I'm neutral. I'm not neutral. I don't want to be neutral. I've never been neutral. I've always been on the side of the people. Into whichever place I met to Abba, it's not a crime. Ghana, politics, so that people who vote for a part. See, don't worry. Obi neutral, I don't affect who vote. Don't worry. Why? Emmanuel for us, good journalists will question any politician how he or she will fund their big promises, big figures, facts and figures, and 1 year Juma in 2 promises here. If you have a question, any problem be Richard Otukuno say you guys are the problem of Ghana and also your problem. Journalists be anyone more about you vote until you be any problem. O better journalists kasa in a certain way. Na journalists and kasa mawa o see a problem. Ghana so media houses ni be or be NDC. You never say they are the problem. They be NPP, then you say that they are the problem. Or about America crowd, they have CNN, they have Fox. Or when you aligned. America, they have CNN, they have Fox. Or when you aligned, they be a conservative, they be a liberals. CNN for a liberals, slightly tilted to the liberals. Fox, only slightly tilted to the conservative Republican. Obienim, I just say young qua, yet third world country, Shatawale, Bessie, at village. Yeah, gee, we are attacking media in your day. Everywhere they are from UK, Uko BBC, Uko ITV, and they all have alliances. Baby, of course, you are a humanity free, a Democrat. Media houses are aligned. Grow up. So I know money not here. Ghana any different. Emmanuel Foreigner say I can see some improvement if you keep it up. Improvement or no improvement. My word. Francis Opokuno say if you can't compare free SHS to 24 hours of Mahama. You also there no. Always royal. Or see if railway sector is still ongoing. Yes, but the massive investment. This kind of investment or railway sector from Nkrumah time. Nkrumah crown and Nkrumah nebe abrofon na yema yen. Now the timber from Western region the this amount of railway infrastructure development. No na me koka amusi me MPP no. And also the Meka wu. Da meka bi amamo no musi me NDC don't worry meka wu. Me say obi anya line. Obi atu ba baby onu fo say ebebo and don't worry. Kofi Boateng say your friend saying 24 hours in there is no policy and your policy be always why I say Mahama healthcare reform well no any policy now you or the same will have that your health insurance president Kufana they buy but I always say the biggest expansion of health insurance Mahama time no there no buy or more expanding no Mahama time nipa subscribers infrastructure health insurance offices so musi any ade but no so who asem because infrastructure ni bebre ho no ma sika no ko adan ya yebesinim instead of ebeko into the scheme itself but Mahama ye big infrastructure for a health a year first sector no, at the time. Vicky Boche says, I'm worried about Honorable Ken. What will Ken do now? I'm so shocked about Kwabena Kwakye say anope ya we free mo. It's so sad. Atamu say if I'm talking about Mahama asem na make can okay. Ene me hu. Ena Imano Kosona also the message aba and also chere emu. Atamu say no Brazil saga bia Mahama ye mane no aba be ye Brazil saga bia cause obabi wa Brazil you dey call ye no enu ti no cancer sports no ba oba be improving. I don't know Satamo if this is exactly what you want to say. Now me read your messages no eye. Thomas think crime we are fail. See, we have to train the young ones in a different portfolio for them to gain experience in various sectors of the economy. Reshuffle no, even though late no, very vital. Into also no disagree with me, Thomas. Or say if you are reshuffling they late, but you good. Say present aye. What you say harm. At time baby, if you are to be fair, journalists are more Ghana, mom, you are failed Ghana. I think that's also a fair comment. Me, I mean, you say journalists, you man so any, you do my party, and shut down so any. France is spoken on 24-hour economy, and your policy to me, if you catch them, Mahama say, muff, and all you know, and you the idea about Kwakosi baby, comments up pillar 2. Comments up pillar 2, or say if you're happy Valentine's to you, or especially Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, the next president of the Republican Party. Yeah, Valentine, yeah. Francis spoke was any message. When Francis spoke, I'm saying, what about the agenda power? See, 24 economy, no, and your policy, and the person can Mahama want to say, I am of and oh, yeah, and Yadia de Ghana, Ebekakusi baby. Nana Otre Samo, see, please kindly tell your technical team to work on the sound quality of your program. Oh, sound quality, no, I thought it was good, though. Okay, let me check again. Okay. Thank you for bringing that to our attention. Anoche, God bless you, Ati. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. I say, young country, I'm check sound quality, no, and my thank you so much. Thank you. Obi Odo no be more feedback. So thank you so much, Nana. Eche, so your twin. Eche say all the bad journalists will go before a better government. God punish you. God punish you for this statement. All of us will die. But if you say bad journalists, ebewu before better government, God will punish you for this. What I say? God will punish you for asemoya okay. Yakopon fa obon enche no hu mobo for sending or writing such a statement. Journalists no oye nipa or maame or papa or nuanom or ma. What I say? A human being who is wicked and obedwene ne yonko se ne yonko bewu. Because even Jesus cry esuafo ko busa Yesu say ogufo bi planter bi abedua nia. Obi abedua bad ones agum. Then na Yesu kan o se mani nyina nyini. Even if what dream po ye also be a bad to wish death on somebody, no, God will punish you. Now the any payade are not coming, it comes back to us. Ofo say who you be watch run a tra from wedi. Edi wachi. Kwabena Kwakye wedi 50 something or we wanya wa boni brawie wa hwe ne mawie ne manyini. One aka now a brontier like you to send such a message. Say all the bad journalists will die before their time. As if say would you what na be wuntem. God will punish you for some message now. Send it, you know. Paper ne ink, your data how they send it. God will punish you. It's on you. It's on you. What I say? It's on you. On your coupon show. It's on you. Nanti amaba mo best sending niema. Obi wa wo mfa so be na benya woso. Obi wa mfa so be mpa na wo benya woso. Senya dwen money abroni beye na ye wa. Wickedness abroni beye. Mama for messages don't to okra na obi an fire obi. Abroni beye na beye wa. Why would you even do that to send a message to somebody's father? Nya abroni beye na ye wa. Or sending message obi papa. So all the bad journalists will die before their time. Yeah? Who be before them? Eja Kwabena Kwakye du wadu obi. Eja Kwabena Kwakye du wadu obi. Eja Kwabena Kwakye wadu obi. Eh? Eja Kwabena Kwakye wadu obi. Yakopon fa obon nche o mobo. On show no maame nyina so no ma wo. Me mpese de bone a wo ye ne case a wo case no bi bekwa akoka wo maame. Okun. Me mpese case na wo case ho no bi bekwa akoka wo abusuafo. You are cursing yourself. Yankopon kra so obi wo anya ne de. Na wo de oti wono mo send message we obi papa. God forgive you. Ochre Isaac osi Mahama is not an option on a messenger or send the no. And a friend saying great money. Honestly, say this lady is doing a great job. Keep it up. If you are sure, all the way from Manhattan, the money sika for New York for New York. Ne o baby amu unkura and say New York mayor. A whole director of your friends rats. And again, I am covered the glass and American glass and wow. One sweaty with me. But for snow at all 8 inches, 9 inches. No necessary over time. Clean as sorry how much is snow or no snow, salt or no salt. Yan salty streets in the car, no connect us, maybe pimping, but they are working. Salt, no nemu. It's raining. Just say America, the worst weather. It been Canada, been Sweden, Norway, Finland, Denmark, a warm -20 degrees. Abroche for a year, Juma. And easy, glass and quan. Abroche glass and quan. New York, come for a whole director of rats. Nkura director of Nkura. Nisika cry a tua man yahe. I'll check it. Busumi nisika oji na year 70,000. Sa umbekum Nkura wo New York. Nti mo amote Manhattan ne de. Mo na amote papa mu no Manhattan de sika fo nkwa. Ghana for kitu ebi penalty wo. Ghana for to mo ye adwuma Wall Street, Manhattan. Sika fo nya baby kran parking. Parking kwa yahe $25 an hour. $25 an hour. Manhattan. Great Body Park. Yeah, that's it. Unati grow papa muno. Oh, why? Unati grow papa. Nana kwame oche. See if ya. Don't worry. Your sound is good. Online screaming, is very poor on radio. Okay, me family voice bra for both. Okay, yo, mate. Me da si bebre. I see him mami screaming. No. Okay, now me cast a voice in alone to me increase. So let me take it back to where it was. Okay. Me da si feedback ni nyina ye. Feedback ne enyina eye nti yedamase nana ya wasari amponsa no se efia ayensu ano MP no enuma pepem presby any Roman they are still waiting for the ayensu ano MP to help complete as they are 60% requires additional support to come so mo school bi wa ayensu ano omo twen say MP no meboa school that I was said this with assembly o nana ya ona kasa na kra na ka so oba na minim say network na ye yi o se de yi o nti no eno na ha no de ayentu ano MP na kan nekra wo so Johnny oni Kofitonto ene wo show no eso ne se Kofitonto so akoka traffic man network ni bubusi no White Angel say Mahama can't be president. Mahama can't be president. We gave him the chance and he messed it up. Nti say yen san fa ne mabie okay una wo kan wo de vote ye wampe Ghana for 17 million e beto omoto Mahama omato they have a choice to decide what I say Stephen Adai Fodlia Fotia or see please Mr. Keke is he the one that they call Alaji in the evening political show there be eso Alaji and eso Wafa Keke eso Alaji and eso Kwabena Kwache Patrick is saying Ghana's 2024 election is not a clash of the titans, it's a clash of mediocrity at West failed leaders. Well honestly they are not say any clash of the titans any clash of the titans it's a mediocrity any failed leadership next year. Someone appear I'll see if you why did you read that message? Which one did I read? Okay, me know why. Sometimes we also miss things. Michael, you're in Chino. Ghanaian journalists should make it their aim to ask tough questions and do research well so as to get the best out of our leaders. At least Ghanaians will be very greatly informed about political matters. Yeah, that's it. Now, one thing about that issue. Especially Ghana journalists are always tough questions. So, Sabani interview about president or mama what they have to monitor president be a interviewer. They want a journalist or slightly tilted to them. Because so America and UK it's not like that. America and UK so may interview you use a journalist so many way there. Whether or your unipa and on your unipa. That is why you find somebody who is even Fox or interview a President Joe Biden. Will be CNN or interview a first Donald Trump. Donald Trump will CNN for show me a fake journalist or show me a fake news. They are all on the other side. He will still grant interview to CNN journalists. But Ghana a journalist me because me compare interview on another one because if you what for another and say manye because me compare interview on Mahama on because ya ma onye hwe a no ukasa NDC for say we MPP nti ya ma onye it to even ask your media encounter Journalists almost sure mama so I say yeah ma Obama start to that kingdom come, they will not let you ask the question. Your leaders no pet nkofo ombe treat you with nana credit term kid gloves. Your leaders in pet journalists ombe busa critical questions. Into your journalist now busa critical question kakra bi pa. Aben bia ba opese oto no do hye ni bottom. Your bema usika, they will give you offers. Your bema odan, your do be kwa broche, you be say aben bia pese oto journalist hye ni bottom so that you will not ask questions. And sometimes I am blame media for now. Yeah, I'm blame baby free. Everybody wants to buy the media because they know say media is a powerful fourth estate. Once the media is in their pocket, they get the people in their pocket. And media also sometimes weaknesses. Until now, now we cave in. That is the truth of the matter. What you say? And Sadiq Malik, if you are doing a good job, don't mind or more. We are sure all the way from Bronx, New York, Bronx for no, almost escafo no, Ghana for what Bronx are some of the hard-working people. Ghana economy no. Ghana for the baby yankofa okada na yan send more money until 11 kakra bia ye tax abroche for no. Sika almost send back Ghana. That is what is shaping Ghana. Sadiq no so tie from Bronx. And Imano appear if you don't mind about me. Adanko da day no be no oni vision papa bia ma Ghana for adanko da day no de be no Mohammed Nurudin also ono so e was Staten Island America ha God bless you almost hard working people snow to we are bold they are working and Kofi Tonto dey Ghana fi snow ni mo akotena Ghana no cause bra no I'm change easy sir or she has no mama ko bo am call for but you see I know say sacrifice because Abrante Kofi Tonto what America he will make 3 times the money. Ghana, me nyɛ sɛ mutu anumpo, but sacrificing in say mama ntina Ghana na memboa. So no nja na yere ne ne ma. Na yere ne ne man kete oja o mo honom. Rahim say if ya why is he a footballer? I'm so person addressing question way to Mahama say Mahama so beboa footballer. Mahama no a footballer na there be. I think Mahama is saying it in terms of policy. So a binding your support system be or they boa football from coast to Asura and the beboa. Because they be America say me ya kola water man na coach football tema ye ni ho agro that is how ye nya bento ne bands mo ne shamole danom ne ade nyina that's how they all came about it's because not coach football is strong ye gu no ene ye gu no ene what you say Francis Cobbin say if you are good evening Francis nyakopon shout say also we share and send you message de amaye Ebenezer went for see if you are show from your friends Korea or see wafa keke asempa nyakopon fa ne kra ensie ye na onhwe no so emaye Mantata or see if you Mantata message or see you seem to be triggered. Oh no Mantata ana me di rough me triggered menyini o say enyan kola bi first me ya kola na bibia na my triggered or see you seem to be triggered by the statement. Journalists lie sometimes and people die all the time. That's also true. Journalists won't be so kind of that's also true, but I'm not triggered. And then fam masa me disagree and change it. What you say me my man then Game Boy GH say if I disagree with you check the Mahama building Ghana we want to and see the questions people are asking but we want to explain again if or say tell me the last time you saw Bawumia answer questions or allow himself to be questioned. Okay, I think maybe there's a question in there, but I didn't really get it because of construction. It's Bachoyana send me. Vida Bocho say, if you who told you there is no rats in Manhattan? You don't even know. That's why. Oh, sir, Manhattan also rat. Oh, okay. Because of Bronx the Queens and Kwana rat. Oh, okay, fine. Also Manhattan corner and Granny Bio. Any a branch and I grass and Kwana catches and your grass and Kwana. Now Manhattan only and grow. New York and Gromuch and Kusie. European market just in grow honum so far, but in New York. New York and cra, Ghana, dear. Yeah, money yanka Ghana betcha brochero, Ghana. Yeah, your money yanka betcha broche, Miss New York in crackers, your much a kusie, or much and kusie. I say, Bawumia pa, if ya Busano, or can't say idiot, you need the hopper, yeah, man, mayor, and I could that day, said ye catch no, at a Kennedy catch no. Darling Joe, or see if I'm watching from Columbus, Ohio, that's Sibebre, Chamini Abema Davis, or didn't want Pia. Yenani ye of a quatia yeno, ya dear to your party. A semke say, and I yenina atu yeno. Nana Oche Samos, your Befi, I tell your critics that they should also do their part as good citizens. Say journalists here bibia, don't criticize blindly. Also, ya wo dey your research politician ka say matie ansa na watimi aye niema bi what to sesa o taxes to. You can also question the leadership to give you a good leadership. Kobna some no medasi bebe kobna also message our day abba or say also set it's true mom. Na no America for your elections. Mami bi wo mo person obedi Donald Trump and their friend Nikki Haley. Omo ya town hall meeting. Okono to kobusa answer madam. What can say? Then a chance oba obey bibia ma military. This guy is a veteran. Or America soldier near work retirement. Or question direct. Ghana for do send a mahama ya town hall meeting and about me at a town hall meeting be question no. Ye na ya call on my party food soldiers ni akwa shirado ezu e zari abeda. And we are expecting the journalists to do all the work. Journalists cry nyame. Ye nyansa ni yankoye team. Yes, a good imposter. We can never ask all the good questions. We can never all do all the work. Into what we are citizens, you must do your part. Yeah, town hall meeting, politician yet town. Mama Hamanya town hall meeting, the NDC for Wafa. We are journalists now Kobusa question, be about book of my abonida. May abomeda. That is how sad. The people that you full say, yeah, Jina one name busa critical questions. Oh, busa ne party question tata na pena why ye. Yeah, betchwabo. Yeah, threaten. You have to use another route. You have to move your family somewhere. This is the reality that journalists are facing in Ghana. This is the reality. Busa question difficult. You better have me if you are metiano mo say me MPP ni. Mami ko mama o se sia se bi mi po mama ye madam funo. Se mi ko busa mama critical questions. You better se sia. Anytime I've gone to my mama, our friend is send me friend Ibrahim. Ne ya friend obi, no obi di ye ko, no obi di ye fa baby, ne ya fa chire ho baby ne. Why? Then I can fear say me come mama wa. I say a problem. Send me ibusa questions. Say even say my criticize the president mama. Any have the money. A good job na me ya na me criticize him. It why should any journalist feel threatened because we criticize you obi? You know mama na say o ko criticize Akufo-Addo. Before baby threaten him. Why? See, I see any politics in this day and age. Okay, why should your life be in danger just because we criticize it, just because we ask questions, just because questions are tough? And two comedian encounters here, my busa question bill. As soon as you wait, the man busa question, Baba betray off. Your man busa question bill. Ye do money, do no. And the same Ghana for them Ghana journalist. When you raise it, Mumbusa tap question, the same Ghana for them. Ko busa Akufo-Addo question. Oh man, on few uncle. As soon as you are about an agenda nam. They will support any attack on you. Me see me. Yeah, many reporters were NHIS. Yeah, you Ghana for control mudia, ya de Ghana ya taxes. And ya did chair NHIS. But Obia Brando say, okay, we will criticize you about 90 be a big and be a bono. And in your report, I don't know more here, almost a journalist. Me, I'm a editor, and no more me. In the report, I do want to say, boy, when you're on an editor, if you're Pocano, Munjani Neman, Munje. Kofra madam obra. Madam do on my head, mamma now abano by a vim and they get no fire or end. You be vim. It is only in Ghana. Uncotisis yenen. Yes, and the Cooper question Biden and not Donald Trump. It can make afford nobody Donald Trump Biden. Comedians who cry your comedy you cry to mislead Joe Biden said Joe Biden is 99 years. Or ya kokra or dementia. Joe Biden. Tell you how much no never. And you never an American need be because or quack threatening Anderson Cooper, P.S. Morgan, and also quack threatening Don Lemon, and answer why because we're questioning Trump and not Joe Biden. Never. But Yenya Yeti village. Shatawale is Ghana. Ghana is a village. It's a village. You're considering what did they not born? Anything. This is Ghana. This is Ghana. I would like to take this opportunity to wish the family of Ovakeke condolence. Ovakache, Obusia Fonina, Yemobia, shedding. Imano who say maybe would ye Obesha live war a gym. Or this Abrant and also Uncle Bobe, who knows on your better live with Jim. Mohamed Nuruddin or say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia all the way in 2024. No one MPP for Omodeneko. Nana Poku say rats all over the place in the Big Apple. Rats ewo New York subway. Ampa me hu video bi a train mu New York subway no train mu nkra ni na mu. Me say Ghana the way I kono ye ni ye kaka sa aban bi aba wo de ye wo de sa wo ba te say na nanado ye railway mahama ba wo so afa e bi a road infrastructure wo je ni nyina another person ba wo so me ye hospitals we boss Ghana will get there. New York no kura a Big Apple no me see nkura na obi ka no see Big Apple ni nyina nkura. Kofi Mensah baby or say Val's Day to you if ya Kofi Mensah me sure from Wembley UK Kofi Mensah yakopon shout and no message I was send e amaye no Francis Kobna or say ba omia de he atro no di niam na o conviction ne ade nyane no kre Kofi tonto mu nyina ba ntro ye bi no mba be ka de aguso oti ase Abbas message I also e de aba Abbas say if I'm watching you live from Afienya and we don't have light the whole town ni nyina ye de sumu please we can't trust the same one like Baumia never. Okay. Or say or the sumu. Ewo Afienya. The whole day is sumu. It's on Baumia pass or bet trust Baumia pass Baumia ba. Or baba baby papa they know on trust Baumia beam. I can say I'm watching you from Mönchengladbach. Germany city now be up a Colano near TV football made in Germany. One of the cities on Mönchengladbach. I don't know if my bonny dini ya Mönchengladbach, Germany. Or say if you Vimledio, Wafakeke is gone. Ghana, and we don't have a national program just because party manifestos on Croenti. Malik, many Abema Sadiq, and then Omoya football demonstrations. My mona basso. This is a young man passionate. Ghana, the hair. Omo Mudi Cherry Baby. No, I'm telling you, Sadiq, they are Omuna condemn or bedroom or Omuna Bebo, and that's a good thing. I like the way we are all calling for support for Ghana football. Now, GFF one to mama money now ketokreku onya GFF ba me boss of Father Dex Bechiano. I was a believer of him. But me who ketokreku move them say akwa we omo ayen. And I'm saying that Ket respectfully. Football need more guno. If there's anything and Kebema Sika Ghana, one of them is football. Ket, yes, not teaching yet. Na bra never correcting mess na here de ketokreku di GFF no Ghana football edru. Ghana football egu. Mama yem ban here for 2 years. Me have said it. Yem ban here for 2 years. Yem revamp no. Where's the means no dorsum? Okay, to our team Dreams FC. More pushing with why? Oh, it says Ghana be ni national agenda bio. Yem ko di dinner ye bottom nya no kwa no bi ape. Yen di ni enkwa enyo okay ni esisi dan watrasako ni adeje nchia. O man ni ye de debi. Ghana is a poor country, but it's Kaforma. We all like money in our pocket. Football, man, players, sir. I should have muntai in Coca. Yes, one yet Ghana don't kind of crap penny a brand. If you're saying for Samituga, or saying for Coca, same way Samituga, you're born in the money. Black Star, some come and two once and then Colani in Asia about, and I'm the able to catch it. Yen Sayara. Samituga, Sami Kufo Cocaine, a bit more demonstration and no supporting again against Sami Kufo. Sami Kufo Boni Brabaget. Or Sankufo Boni Brabaget. When everybody was Fiero, including a journalist, wanting to be alliances, you all kept quiet and kept your balls in between your legs. Kept your balls in between your legs. You have to take a branch here, Sadiki. Journalists from Penny Four Sports in Penny Four baby, Sabranti and Comunye. Sister, God bless you. But senior phoning now, so Madame was who said, Abranti and I fed your mom who said, I said, I said, for Canada, that near true. I said, for kind. Yes, but yet you're supporting. GF 40 hours, for said you're canning it. And I said, for 2 no, and always you can see, and I said, for the can't assem, and I said, for your boss, Samiku for him, Bonnie. Abranti say, Yamiko Meduma. Samituga and mo ye sort in baby you know when I'm a good football no I can FA was Samiku for Tony Baffo should be GFA president. Tony Baffo should be GFA president. That's the moment in football there. Tony Baffo should be GFA president. Samituga should be GFA president. What good football no way Sami na mu didi. Na politicians who nim so am cat wo mo mbedi ntino. Na minister no kra. Me say Busa Muntaka. Yeah, the Minister of Youth and Sports. I don't know what Chichinga go say Muntaka Asim. Muntaka because see Muntaka Bayern. Muntaka was trying to clean up the football system. No, I'm saying walk away. Who be say Juma? Any Abamako. No mo share that document no come Muntaka says I ha. Ade we aje dada. Pampers ni ade nyom ka se Muntaka. Mo say ye wo ho ministry honum. Aye chiche man crofo nti Muntaka can sign. Onu so onim. Be why? Because Muntaka decided to clean up the sports system. Nti ebe setting it up. No mo setting Muntaka no up. No mo setting up Alhaji Isa. Okay, Alhaji Isa. President Kufuor of Minister of Sports be football people ya na setting it up. Na papa no koda jail. The same people no mo setting Muntaka up. When you saw more so the leaky Muntaka Chichinga come on media for the same football people. The same football people. Brony be ye for more setting Muntaka up. In fact, Elvis a free anchor bar sports or Chichinga some idea. Only a lot of them now Elvis a free anchor anymore. I can tell you that for a fact. A lot of them not Elvis a free anchor Nankasa only more. Elvis way or two saga or a good guy. Elvis a free anchor, solid guy. Elvis a free anchor no when he be video about or the hearing. But the same people say her, why may you be and Didia? You best settle up. Why may you be and Didia? Who to be best it's MSA a Jumo and it's no I. Well, you know more somebody information. The same football people. Because when you say, who minister, no back, they are dead, chopping. They will chop forever. They are dead, they will chop. They will set you up. No, master on what my media for. The media force you limit. The media will also go and publish it. They are expose you. Me see, if a fianca, Sachi Chingane, one asem, Kubedi any if a fianca, ni moshe, chief directors, no honor, any football people, no, no, sign one sign. They will set you up. No, I sign. No, master beton. That is it. All Mahama is trying to say is he will develop a support system to build and help. Because one fact governmental checks and balances ni push na bebo Africa nya brochire o me diskano ebi ne yehu no ya diskano ya the players akobo aka Ghana fon kola I from Techiman ebesi Nkranza ekosi Sehwibekwai Charles Taylor office Sehwibekwai ne de ne ba akra Sehwibekwai ko hwe footballers egu no me bra baako Mr. Jonathan oti America ha wono na fa odi Charles Taylor free Sehwi eba akra they are footballers Sehwi bra metama beko ashama odi saka mo area footballers guo bratama footballers guo yam foul because we say music for o ma me akwa kotua 20 million yam foul abro ni be ye for omu wi no ma divert attention say fa pressure ni nyina ma politicians as politicians go na enye but footballers mu na mu kuyen football people ketokreku ni mu nkrofo mama ni na ho nti sadi demonstration dey ye ni ho by your support no go ho 1,000,000%. We are there 1,000,000%. What it we are supporting you. Good job. And we country man song go no nyina my ade me na be ma first nana ya kesi bu nyina ko support my ade Kumasi for oh me na be ma Kumasi oh chese Kumasi for my ade there's another one in Kumasi monye because Kumasi is the seat of football. Is the seat of football. Kotokoni house of folk crash ya keke. Kotokoni one match Kotokoni me say Brameka be Super Bowl sika omunya wo Yankwa de guno abro wickedness abranti a friends kramwa Jason kramwa boy you obo NFL oba make a betwa video ba ko krahwe jobs so creative Ghana abro ni be ye fodi ye guno nki en develop players en tom ni en form kono mo fan mo nyam hemra Ghana abro nti mama kan a good suggestion na mama de aba no enya yam tontwene am de good na ye pese ye flesh and out na mama try how will you do it? Yeah, ma make football no trasa amfa hundi. How will you do it? Chireni nyina mu na kire ye. Ni ehu ni nyina asa de etie. What ya say? Na ye ko yanim ni ehu sa de etie. Ko fito do me so camera no na me connect to sesi an here what is because I don't know if Dana Bawumia can evasion whether he's mentioned something about sports. I didn't hear anything like that. But Muhammad is very prominent, so we want to understand what Bawumia position on the sports area no is. White Angel say Muhammad your alternative. Doomsday legacy nko e no wo ontumi be ye hwe e mayen Toto mama good evening na mama akwaba
Me just
I feel the way you know you're clear good na me busa when you introduction comment about reshuffle yi
Oh, okay. I think sir, yenyina na nipa bebree hwesa nka reshuffle no ebeba ntem. But yamamra na yewo no omanpanyin na de tumi ma no sɛ obeyi obi ana sɛ ɔde obi bɛka ho. Yenyina de aka no yɛ adwenkyerɛ. Nti mfie nan ana mfie nwɔtwe a yɛde ama no no, de ɔno no free sɛ ɛbɛboa na watimi de asom ɔman no na ɔbɛyɛ. Ti ene na ejebo reshuffle no enya aba. Wohwɛ a de mimi hu baako yɛ ɔde mabunu no dodoɔ na aba abɛka ho. Wosa hwɛ nso a wamfa nipa mfiri abɔnten bebree. Wohwɛ a wɔfa mabunu dodoɔ a ɛwɔ mmarahyɛ badwam. Yenua Collins Adomako Mensa nansia na odi mfie aduanan. Yenua Kwasi Konadu Menhia North. Adomako Mensa yɛ figya sɛkyerɛ. Na ɔde Dakoa Newman.
Oh, that
Ɔde
one, you okay.
Dakoa na sɛ ɛbɛyɛ substantive minister for gender. Na ɔde Vincent Asifua Tafo MP. Ɔno nso kɔboa Kosa ɛwɔ local government ɛyɛ Dambotwe hɔ no. And other places are ɔboa ɔmo ne adeɛ nti wohwɛ a ɔde mmabunu bebree titiro no nyinaa yɛ wɔn mu a wɔwɔ mmarahyɛ badwa mu dada ɛfiri sɛ wohwɛ baabi a nti wohwɛ wɔn mu a ɔmo ɛwɔ mu no a mmarahyɛ badwa mu na baabi a ɔde bi firi abɔnten baa yɛ Okubɔi ɔno sɛ ɔno no yɛ mmarahyɛ badwani na yɛyi ne firi hɔ nti ɔde Okubɔi asa aba ɛna ɔsa de Titus Glover asa aba. Okubɔi deɛ ne
Titus Abre. Titus Abre.
so Titus was a deputy minister for transport.
Yeah, exactly.
And then lost the election. And she said, a managing director for
Valco.
And I say, Odinaba as a substantive minister of the Greater Accra region. Or the Ascension call roads and highways and other things. Into Usha, Mebunu Duduana Sabem, which is good. Nipa bebree ka sɛ aka 9 months na wontumi nyɛ hwee. I disagree. Sɛ ɔma ɔmampanyin mmerɛ a mfie 9 na yɛde ba. Yɛbɛdi kan ma mfie 9 edi kan ne ama mfie 9 ɛtɔ so bio. Every day of that 4 years must count for something. Nti nipa bebree wɔ sɛ yɛbɛto aba nti na woyi kwan. Dabi ɔmampanyin no yɛto aba manfo mfie na yɛnto aba manfo mfie mmiɛnsa ne ebia 3 months ana mfie mmiɛnsa ne bosome 9 dabi yɛto aba ma wo mfie 9 enti ada a wo free so mpo no sɛ biribi wɔ hɔ a wobɛtumi ayɛ de abɔ ɔman ne nkanko a ɛyɛ sɛ wo
Could be done the way in article. Okay, yeah, Aba.
enti
What's the time any problem?
The meka ne sɛ madi kan aka sɛ nipa bebree susu sɛ nkɔyɛ ne ntɛm ankɛyɛ me ne saa nkɔfoɔ no ɛyɛ adwene a ɛbɛtumi ayɛ yie. But the mature no sɛ wanyɛ ne saa mmerɛ no nso na ɔyɛ ne sisi a ɛno nso nsɛ hwee.
Okay.
Ɛkyerɛ sɛ ɔwɔ mfie 9. Mfie 9 no ade twa to koraa count to part of the mfie 9. Enti sɛ ɔmampanyin yɛ biribi a megye di sɛ ɛbɛboa. Mfie 9 yi sɛ bosome bɛyɛ sɛ nkono a aka yi. Aban no betimi de ayɛ nneɛma bebree, betimi de ayɛ akwan bebree, betimi de ayɛ nneɛma betimi asesa nipa daadaa setena mu na ɔmo hyɛ brɛ bebree. Nti sɛ ɔhwɛ mmabunu aba ɛne andi so ade hunu a ɔmo nso wɔ ne nimdeɛ ɔmo nso wɔ na sɛ ɔmo ba abɛyɛ adwuma so a megye di sɛ ɔmo betimi ayɛ nneɛma baako mmienu mmiɛnsa bi a ɛde mpuntuo nso ɛbɛbrɛ ɔman.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't know, sir, but that's your view there because it's here what IMF here, what restriction. There are lots of things that government needs to cover the you don't even have the budget because IMF restriction it, there are lots of things government into me spend it. And because over the years, election year, the government expenditure exceed the budgeted expenditure. Into more you're careful about election year expenditure. So I don't know what difference But me
Yeah,
analysis kakra no, I thought that
but creativity sometimes triumphs even
well,
revenue.
that's also
What
true.
I say? For example, we share Kwabnampo for appear virus. It was State Housing. Abaya and shut down fa Sikan Kura State Housing. But a creativity no use or buy NDC for in the 8 years under era Mills in the Mahama, a dying or tripping or musi as I say. Or buy we see over 1,000 homes. Abai Mahane Sika, but we use creativity. So when you have young people with creative ideas and solutions, within the shortest period of time, no, before Biti said that Numa, very young lady, with me, I apply some creativity. I am near my bakumi nubi. So, Osha as a young man going to roads, you never know what creative solutions that Onosubeti me
No,
are
as a sumo
presenting.
there, I can attest to it. Also, TDC is one of the institutions under him. When you say for
Yeah,
the first time, me, I won't me what I mean. TDC, well, so patch up on our chia would use with TDC. But
yeah,
now, on my digitized system, I will do momo chia way or ground rent, property rate.
exactly.
And for the first
Exactly.
time, TDC, I declared dividend and dividend profit. I was shocked when they did that. Even if I didn't almost see what side 3 I was really impressed.
Exactly.
TDC, they've
Exactly.
really done, yeah.
Exactly. And to me, no, me free say Parliament in here, they saw more very quickly. Or more, I say a veteran very quickly. He'll be to say Oku boy, very brilliant young guy. Oku boy bet me about and within 3 months, or there's some level of energy we bet me about ministry. I bet shock you.
Mm.
What I say. And
Yeah.
sometimes all you need is a new trajectory, a new way of doing things. And then that's all. Just bring a
Okay.
new dimension, a new vision, a new direction,
Okay.
and make sure say ube entrench here. One more makano me at
That's
And I
awesome.
think these are young men. Mube me ISA Jumano. Collins Adumakube Mensa is a very good friend. Because Konedu is a very good friend. Ambassador J.B. Uwa Faseno.
Ah.
Yeah, very very good friend, and all of them. Martina J. Mensah Kosa, one of the young men in the country, or take local government as a pa,
Mhm.
take local government as a in and out. So we should expect some baby be at their boy.
Okay. Tonto yanko into Baumia vision. No, make I say this election you be a clash of the titans. Go for baby so any a clash of the titans near day. Yes, Baumia. To see how what presenting the vision. You know, more plan is saying more koto and more court rounds.
Oh, and she share how the nyame do my check betuja.
Okay.
Nti mempɛ sɛ ɛbɛfiri me ma no aba yɛwɔ mpanyimfo a ɔmo adwuma no sɛ ɔmode saa nhyehyɛ no bɛto dwa ɛnkyɛ koraa.
Okay.
Wobɛhu a lot of direction announcements in terms of the way a campaign no ɛbɛtake shape.
Okay.
Nti mɛtwɛn sɛ mpanyimfoɔ no a yɛde
Maybe one
bɛsoma
no
ɔmo
plan
no
beba.
ɔmo ankasa de plan no bɛba. Yeah.
Okay. Don't offer some more message, Anna, because a lot of people, including Ata Kennedy, me boni video say more person more de kalo ebe try yet. Na Baumia na vision no. He tried to distance himself from Nanado. Say nyamia. Bibia or Sajati ye be a completely opposite than Nanado. I know, except with the exception of digitization. Bibia Baumia Sajati from ministers a list to any project, school, education, cry, one laptop, one galamsey in order to resolve it. Also, by mining mineral development bank, you be reclamation of just everything is completely different. Flat rate port is Baumia attempting to say that is that his message?
If you are if you say one hour interview at Kennedy, a man they can say Baumia to Abama Baumia or Bayana Nado Beden, Urefi.
Menkai Hanumum.
And she said,
Earlier
"Oh,
last year, Anna.
last year, and she said, what a Kennedy now was say, yet to Abama Baumia or Bayana Nado Beden. Now, for ya to Abama Baumiana or the on one and this wadi huno bar was with Jania Flynn and Nado, and Dinipa Bar could ever say, but what did the Americans? Nipa ba ko say den na pesoka. Wa na o say nkofo bebre Bawumia Netuado man is just an extension of Akufo-Addo. It's just a continuation of Akufo-Addo. After to Abama Bawumia na Bawumia so the Nenisu Adihunu Baya. Oh, Bawumia is running away from Akufo-Addo. Bawumia doesn't want to be associated with Akufo. What do we really want? If you who can say only of Akwabena Kwachi, may his soul rest in peace. May we interview me several times. I mean, Jidisa Usuan near my be brief.
Oh,
Ira Kwabena
absolutely.
Kwachi.
Absolutely.
But if you say a china, your catcher say be ye penny or man FM. Many ni se Kwabena Kwachi and Isu Adihunu and I debe kwa your man FM and I'm a boy. We say, oh yeah, Jumama Father Dixon. Senyame ya dum near say if you be a manager for Despite Media. As much as I were part of management, I move ye meeting, I will come be near there. No, meaning ni say Father Dixon and Isu Adihunu na debe chichire Despite Media. And on Chilasa Father Dixon in Nim Sabi Nyansan in Nimdie. But Nyame Bo no or my own so Nyansan in Nimdie until now DNA different. No. And I refi with DNA. Yes, in Satian Yanyape. It is Satian Yanyape, and I say Baumian and Anadon Sayepe. I mean, this is a basic tenet of life.
But don't give it is a fair comment when people say. MPP mo ba no mo presented by Bawumia so ye monyame ono na oye litmus no ono oye glue no chese bibia abubu bia Bawumia na besoso na waka asi and this
Okay,
yes mo da bet na konya so na sese oniam abubu a na chese mu glue no wo he
o de yem fa ne say ye de Bawumia by so meboa yem fa ne say Bawumia is an extension of Akufo-Addo. If you say Akufo-Addo mpo ne ebe to abama no the third time anko de Anisu Adihunu foforo beba. So nim sa. Say Akufo-Addo kra na say o ko third time anko beka so be bibi foforo.
Different from the wire dada. It's possible.
Different from the wire dada.
It's possible.
I mean, it's not the case of it's possible. It's a case of human existence. In fact, when it comes to governance, governance is a continuation and review of policies. As a government, you must constantly review your ways and the kind of offer you want nema. And only I say abano we are progressive. About what I say. So even if a Akufo-Addo mpa obesisa no mahama kra wa be yo mampanyida Ghana mamra tumi nyina ekura no sisi mahama so opese obeyo mampanyin no mahama nkase de oye etwa mu no moma no metoa so wakoye 60 policy points o se eye nisuade hunu fofora opese odeba enti ade na mahama wo ho kwan ade na Kennedy mra na president Kufuor wo ho no no pese oye mampanyin no wo na nisuade hunu adan na Akufo-Addo when a nisu ade hunu President Kufuor when a nisu ade hunu adan na Bawumia de ontimi when a nisu ade
I get your point. Say Mahama Crow the same person, no. The vision you the other say completely different from the other bar no.
Exactly. And why can't Bawumia also have a vision? Why can't he be a person? Me see Nyankopon kra answer question na my dada. DNA krano obia ha wone de sebe ntafo a ye wo mo yefunu ba ko mu no ukobo mo nsa no a obia wone de enti Nana Addo ne Bawumia betimi form one government, but Bawumia has a right, and in fact an innate right, which is adia eye ne shebre ne bobre se owo ono nso ani suade hu no sabi aware fo mpa sabi if you ukuna oda na chi sabi o manu da sumina so se china obey the head of the family a obachi chira busua no from a different direction and ameboa you have a different ways but munyina mani suade hu no se sabi o abusua no bedru pomponso bi mumma bedru ha but the ediki ni besha nsa na the leadership mantle ni besha nsa no obi obefa Kufuor obi obefa nsawom but at the end of the day munyina mukukumase.
Yeah, but Tonto, don't you think that people have a point when they say Motem no NDO, Mahamadi Audio comparison, Mama opposition, Onyanya power no. And this was a vision, no, it's understandable. But wait there, more 1 whole year to some free ho. Still about me, I don't want your vice president. And it's our idea for the buy in flat rate to no need. I don't know. On from my economic management team, no more start implementing in there. No crying evidence say it's possible, it's doable. Obey me, I don't know ministers on president here reshuffle. I can't take advantage of the Baumiaka and I can't ministers on 50. I don't know, can't take advantage. Now some of the things okay, you know, may way, but or ye free ECG. You want to sign your money now, they will say, oh, I don't know progress now or starting into Baumiaba or Betwaso.
Afia me pacho working kind Ghana budget there.
Your budget here read
Yeah. Pacho budget ni you can kind ma hwan.
You can come my way saying you aban.
There be yankin kan ma ban, you can kind ma Ekufuado.
Oh, I know the Asaba say yalo. I know the yalo ya
Oh, David, Anyalo, Afia, you see, Baumia can say, be Munina man to my dreams, or say, the constitution as was promulgated for political stability. The constitution was not promulgated for national development. Enti me no me ba be map constitution no ya promulgated for national development. I didn't know cancer. If we say ya di 2 meaning yina manipa baako. Enti oman no yen budget mpo a ye oman ni nyina sika no yen redeem ma oman no ye redeem ma the president. But what I say? Ye redeem ma the president. President ni beji nipa bebre adwene. Obeji nipa bebre adwene including Mahmoud Bawumia. But at the end of the day no Ekufuado wonani suade hunu a ono ne pese se daachi woni ho a ye de kai no. Onka se yemfa Mahmoud Bawumia ni suade hunu me kai no. Enti yebeko economic management team yebeko bibia. But at the end of the day the sound advice na mo de bema no. Okika ni nyina fuwa. He needs to make sure say ebe conform to the vision of ebia creating free SHS, ebia improving human development, ebia expanding industrialization, etc. And Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia can say for phobia and also man trauma adriances or say, Yaya Bain, any president go for Bain. Although you have one philosophy which is development in freedom, no, they attacked that policy through social development or social intervention programs.
Okay.
Me shifting me focus from social intervention and social development focus. And yes, yeah, you, but me priority no do na free ho. Edi akoba before fro.
I think people get that one, but I'm not say I don't know starting in there. And another one where you have a no mean position but vice president you. When you boy wa bemu, when you messenger wa bemu, and I will cry when you deputy minister, when you DC, we are a whole vice president. And any influence in Abayana.
Evia say and then Alote Jacobs can send you a piece of him. Very profound. As this a vice president bet me a bibia. You say you're sitting china Bawumia bibia. And the other na Mahama ne Bawumia contested for vice president position. No more contested for president position.
Okay.
Because the constitution is clear. The vice president doesn't have the powers to do anything. The one no a man penny na pone na ho den kakra ma ho. Na the no pone na ho den kakra ma ho ne say me ye free SHS o say me de me koyewe. It doesn't work like that. And you can offer advisory so that he achieves his vision of free SHS. Me patcho what you say? It is as simple as that. And
it's like I said, Tonto, time I'm catching say Bawumia na economic guru or best solve your problem. No more dada yana. Because I don't want that advice we about me.
Oh, there be. There are certain things That you see, bibi assembly or it's a giving. It's a giving. See, a case baumia de nim dear beboa me aye economy ni year. The near can say or they beboa in his capacity as what? Vice President. We never said Baumia is going to change Ghana in his capacity as a president. Did we ever say that? And in fact, Baumia never ran away from, he didn't run away from Akufo-Addo, as even people are alluding. Baumia her speech now oka speech in the Nejina Akwame and Sasso. Okay. 3 pillars and 3 branches of the speech. Eddie kind. Baumia can the abino aye collectively together, which he
Okay.
provided advisory and support.
Okay.
Can want him into a car the ya aye ye awie no no wajitu mu say ye modern monetary nyina no ye beto or how any abebre say ne amasikasem any ahokyere aba Ghana for so e can be can jitu mu say there are economic challenges as well. And we'll call the second leg of the argument, the second leg of the speech, and then they say, apart from say collectively ministers, vice president, the executive, parliament, one why ye boa achieve omampani ni swadi hunu. Omampani kachira me say there are systemic challenges face oman yempuntu. Ebi ni say yentimi kura nka say we ye friend of afia pokia ye wo na da say which is unique identity.
Yeah.
Yentimi nka say address we ni yentimi nka say we ni ntimi sraw help us build or build the systems that we need for oman puntu.
Okay.
Into mampanyi de saa ahoden ne man enti obobo niema bebre so eno no aside from say all advice government on economics no ordinary attention echo to make sure say obeye ho adwuma. That was the second branch or pillar of the speech. And then the third angle of the speech and it say me baumia dia meni aban ni nyina ye bomu ane dia mensu mi take initiative ya de bo aban ni nyina akiri no mensu mani so ade hunu ni se nyame ya madom na ode tumi ne mame a mensu mani so ade hunu ani and what started say na ni so ade hunu ne say edikan yemfa oman no amamra no na yen dane ani from political stability to national development edikan eto so bio Yemfa the National Development Planning Commission NDPC Act no. Na fe yenda ni ani kakra. Se MPP na di nani so ade hunu beba. NDC na di nani so ade hunu beba. Di omode beba nyina no eye se eye in conformity with the broader contours or you see word be the broader contours of the NDPC Act. It is a woka se ubesi sukua ma yen hunu se suku na obesi no ene de NDPC pesa o man ni duru hu 40 years no ene ne ye den ehia.
But don't you want to confront them more problems? Say, why are you people not doing that now?
Ena
That
maka chiro
convergence,
say
no.
ena maka chiro
It
say
is our constitution amendment. Want to mean starting there? Can't you do it now? I can't 1 year,
Evia
1 whole year ahead of us.
ena me chiro say you are defying a basic tenet of human life. A basic tenet of human life when they say obia when ani so ade hunu. Efia sabi o wo despite me gidi say ye won niam bebre a e ka won ko ye be ne father this thing na ye managing or say me instruments so ade who betimi akoforce father this thing say who afia wani so ade hunu no ye implementing and because you are part of management team. Can you do that? You can't. Enti sawuka say Baumia no near vice president. Chinchina on Kwasha Kufuado. And Kufuado here in the reshafi. Baumia bet me a Kwasha Kufuado say man in your resha. Wouldn't say a Kufuado a 2 quine a quabruchly. Wouldn't say I know a 2 quine.
Only the son taxes no reshuffle no job. Not reshuffle next year on a cheat will be a friend.
We see playing it 2 years or more so pine.
Ufrana unya no na wiem.
Unya.
What's wrong with reshuffle no na wiem?
Just by the bar. But the question is, say Baumia is acting president. Do you think Baumia betimia sorry china akase ono so a reshuffle ana?
Now, technically, by the you can't do that. You can't take substantive decisions.
He can't do that.
You can't take substantive decisions.
What I say? Baumia cannot wake up say, me see me pay 11, you know, echna me de bill co parliament. I mean, ya reverse 11. Do you think Baumia can do that? He can't. So why are we forcing a certain powers on a man when he doesn't have those powers?
Yeah, but don't make us say more. So how you presented Baumia to us? Ghana for ne wa bontin. Mama ye who say onipa no running mate to the president dear, but yabano dear obetimi manage Ghana economy. Yabano di okuta magic wand no obetimi achi $1 no obetimi say Baumia. Eti expectation na mu create and to be also fan say what am I member at Kennedy voice ncho why is coming from what
Kennedy voice there what come ameti if you are
for the last 3 years Ubeka say mandate na omopre for 2025 ehia omoche mandate ne kuto omunsem sese because neema ne bebro wa wo kase o e na ochina may we no ubetumi aye ne so Mahama bit makaso me 24-hour economy and may but say me need to but MPP there so here I've been said now Baumia is the party leader and Nanado has said the ubetumi aye aboa no bia mana obey and if the man says me pese me X and Y na say ufi say Ghanaians will find that attractive. Then why are we waiting till 2025?
Would you even suggest saying Quebec and Nanado no kwa beti me just for even what that's the question that a lot of people raise. A lot of people are raising this question.
You see, on one case asem na okan no. Or the ahoma chichire ne neck. Asem ata Kennedy kan. Ono the ahoma chichire ne neck. Or see, Ghanaians gave a mandate. When are the mandate in the man?
Yeah, president.
Exactly. Ono ankasa no so to ni butie na ono asem a okan. One answer itself dada. Ghanaians didn't give a mandate to Baumia. So how do you demand mandate from a man who doesn't have the mandate?
Because the way the technicalities are more and because presenting Baumia in a certain light to Ghana for.
We presented Baumia as an economist to support Akufo-Addo as a vice president.
Good.
Baumia remains a vice president.
And you support the man now on farm and I withdraw support.
You are supporting the person to do what? To achieve the vision. Why are you saying, sir? Baumia's vision must necessarily be Nanado's vision. I don't know.
Okay, very well.
Why are you saying that? Like, where in this world does that work? Sabe Biden, Obama, na Obama on fan vision, my. Why are we essentially defying basic tenets of life because of politics? We are literally usurping basic logic of life. If you are who bet me a catch and say, man, because on our own.
That's not possible.
That's not possible. So why are we saying, sir?
Very
well. Now, maybe I want no battery. Now, be our back to school where we are school. Now, Sikaban and Sem Kakra. Also, who person obesi down with Ghana. Now, Bano, no, Buana man, he goes to school and said, I mean, ready, say, meti abroche mi kosi Ghana we say wo sika no de ade na kosi dan Ghana. It's not nani swade hunu.
Okay.
Enti ehon de yemfa to nchen. It is a basic tenet of life. It is a basic human right that every man or woman shall have his or her own dreams, aspiration, and vision.
Okay. Well, my uncle vision or the buy we since Okasa we've spoken about and flat rate, removal of VAT on electricity, mineral development bank. We've spoken about how do you people want people to remember Bawumia when they go to the ballot? How more person Ghana for kind of saying in order to take a decision a be affecting a year first saying election year no. And actually, good evening. I see you. Maybe also.
Medasi Bibri, you have asked a very intelligent question. That how do we want to see Bawumia? You see, for the first time, Bawumia didn't bring a policy slogan. Was there one Kasebia, one district, one factory, and now 124-hour economy? Bawumia say, my vision is to achieve the mission of Ghana. What is the mission of Ghana? The mission of Ghana, okay, Kaya, and they say, building a tent big enough. Send your bear Ghana ni bia ya wono. So yes, sabi disabled, and now you're fully able. Nyame nim die ne adoma chede a wode adua ne mu no. Saa nipa no so betimi de aboa oman ne nkanko na ye nyina ya cheso mfasode. Na saa oman ne nkanko ne mfasode na ye beche no. Enam se nipa ya hoɔden ne ye nim die to da bi ho a sinto wo mu ne ntino. Yemfa abesfo kwan so a ye betimi de aduru baabi a yepesi aduru no entempa so. Macho what I say. Enti na me di kan catch say or starting from looking at the constitution, then came to the National Development Plan. Owie no ena odi niema nsimfua bi tutu dwa. Na ade ba ko a me ehye me nkran ne say he didn't just speak about policies keke. He spoke about even our value system. He spoke about our mindset. And then he spoke about the fact that we must respect everybody, the disabled, the abled, etc. Na ye nyina ye kan ya ho den ye den emom. It is a ukojina ballot no ho na wo to aba. O to aba ma kandinia. Ono ne kire se wo nipa na wodwina ho no de nyankopon de adua wo mu. Wode beka ho de aka na ni so ade hunu na ye nyina yetimi aduru be mapon maso a so man ye duru. Ana ode nhyehyeye a ye de befa so aduru sa mapon ma no ode bae ebi ne den edikai ose ufa oman ye dwadi sem ne sebe ye nsika sem ho nhyehyeye a brofo ye se bibi the small medium scale companies SMEs small medium scale enterprises ne ade se ufa the percentage of the total businesses in Ghana omo ye ohamu abupan eduokono and 98% of our businesses are small businesses and medium-sized businesses and enterprises. Sani pekoni ye wono a oman ni kura wo mo. Sa oman ni be kura mo no musika sem agina brane. Ama oman ni sika sem nyina agina brane a. Na ne adoma chede a nyame de ma omo ni nimdie a wode ma omo no. Se omo de saa nimdie no ye adwuma de pagya adwuma ni mu. Eni kwan se omo de saa mre no ne aya GRA ekokontokwa.
Okay.
If we say nay, a lot of small businesses are there. How mupan say? So we a small business GRA to council. So we calculate with tax in power. We work with school crack with a PhD. I won't even calculate because you say 15% this, 1% that, 2% that, and 15% no obetier free gross so 1% no obetier free profit after tax so the 1.5 no obetier free net so just say all over. In the yen create a simple flat tax system. Na yen fa mwa sene beya. Nipa na wo di ni dwa no obenya a simple approach. Utimi nya sa simple understanding ni wi a you can easily file your tax. Me gidi say also file your tax wa bridge memo. You can easily file your tax. Adenti na obetimi file your tax. If you say ya den hihye bi agu ho a ye frɛ ne Ghana card a say etimi identify wo as a fiapokua. Enti say uye adwuma na wutua ho to a yetimi de hye w'anim say we afiapokua na yes adwuma we na ne to a wutua ye. Se wutimi yesa eboa ma adwumayefo etimi ye omo adwuma eye adwuma no wɔ asomdwe anu nti na guta fo abo abonten abeka se ba omia wasem a wakan ye ne wo ya adwene boro so nti ye ne wo besensan krata se
and many omo kasa yeah.
yes eto so bio ye won kofo bebre a IRS IRS
GRA
etimi ba wadwuma mo so emra ne say yetimi be audito enti ye ko 2006 and 2014 na ya audito wa be 2024 ye auditi wunu nyina wie ye no o de ka $8 million. I actually know a company in Accra here, GRA, auditing now say o de ka $8 million. Enti company no say GRA and pass and papa bi an kan kire na. The only option I say obeto adwuma nim. Na nipa 700 a year adwuma mo no.
omo kofie
Watum no mo kofi. Na Dr. Baumia said there be. Ye bema tax amnesty. Because the nipa no onya sika ntwa dada. Enti ene ma tax amnesty na all starting on a clean slate with the flat rate no. Say no nipa no betimi abi na adwuma atwa to no. Na wafa nipa wa adwuma mu na ono nso anya bi ene ne yere ne ne ma ana wone ne kunu ne ne ma nso ayeden edi. Afe GRA wonni ho kwan se afi bia ukogina obi shop mu na ukọ audit no so oba audit obi a chise mfie num enum po no ye de institutions beba ye be show mu kena so oba audit nipa na chise wo ye de friend no arbitration
okay
make sure say wo GRA no mfa mra no enna ne bra ne mutu mfa emu obi emu obi apo. It is the arbitrators that will serve as the competent arbiters between the business and GRA.
Very well. Oh, the question I'm busa. So, is this how you want the voters to remember about me? I say, "Ban say ne, omujina ballot box no one." Is this how you want them to remember him? Because baby, sending message say, "Anya no na umbedi, niama na ukani anya no umbedi." That's the message they are sending.
Okay, so be catcher say, "Enya no no be dia." Eya rehu sem kire say wa anya adwuma be den didi. How can anybody say anya business no be di? I mean how? Na de ube kai ba umia for no na obedi. Slogan no na obedi. Baumia is telling you that Yadru Babia, we are implementing policies that will impact the business person directly. That will impact the miner directly. That will impact the new graduate directly. And to say national service. And one thing I mean control is that Baumia is doing what we call tailored policies. And to say a national university student now who could know how to about. O twa ba amani das was say ene uwie suku a enya afi na wo kwotena aban adwuma bi mi amaya soma se kwoto a wa chebra da bi o twa ba ma kandini a wo se ye be ye career fair e wo campus se wo nimdie no na wo ye brilliant and excellent a school mu ho na ne afa wo adwuma mu efi say national service enye mandatory
Yeah.
se wo ye obi a wo kwoto aba now ye miner wa wutu gold no enei o mine gold no ye de mrebe ba se
Ohamu abupen wo ha nyina ye Ghana for mabunu ne Ghana for dia. Enti enei unsu betimi atubi. Ya the bank development bank beba. Na dwuma ne se wunko se nsuo enko se niema nti no. Kone ho na kwagye bosia. Nenya ntiase se me de koye mining na me ye no kwan papa so na me wi ama betuaka.
Very well.
But what yes enti message
Matrasi.
no ya ye e ama spare parts for say and then say your spare parts now ukoto aba ukogina ho a nyan ani da so say ukofa o spare parts 20 footer container na now the bar ye mekan chiro enne say 200,000 na china ya ka chiro say 300,000 ye the flat rate bar unim say 20 footer container na 100,000 na ubetua as long as ye spare parts ne gum no 100,000 na abeden ubetua
Very
me
well.
patcho what you say ye
Very
de
well.
ni da so oba say enei se wo koye ukoto aba na ye young businessman a nyame ato nsem a wo sika na opa bibi di usika ya aban se akwan onye bio wo sa young person mun ka mu humom as a consortium or a syndicate na mo meji ebia kumase to ebia takrade na monye na monfa tolls nsisi so na montemoka so mahoɔden enso a aban sɛ besi 100-bed hospital na efalisi aban na aban tua wo kan kakra kopim sɛ wobɛte wo kanya so mfasoɔ na wɔde ayɛ adwuma ayɛ aban sɛ besi sukuu mame na wo no me refa rent me na aban me ntua wo kakra sɛ wo kɔto aba na these individuals these groups these are the things you think about.
Okay. Very well.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, to us next week. We will expand the other side.
To us next week saying if you assemble now, can send
time naso say na anya ntam revisa na oteka munti anya ntam. Na uni adama na ya also a man intino. And then you've had a few days, but at least it's okay. You better accept mission na mo de buy no so. Mahama de so. So you better no sector by sector.
If you for the first time, Guta Babontin, Nooks Ababontin, Miners Ababontin, spare parts dealers Abuso Kain Swami, Omunina Babontin. Almost every sector in this country or can't be before. In fact, different institutions na Babontin say papa nani swadi hunune nsemo a odi tu dwane de. Nyame anim nukreni. Say ye ka se asɛm a yɛhwehwɛ afiri kandini hɔ a asɛm no na waka no nokora no na waka no de di mu na waka no hwɛ madam fu bi me de ma no si ɔyɛ ndc ni ɔyɛ ne phd in mining ɛna ɔsending me message na yɛse sabi o menka bibi na obi nka sɛ ebi antro na metwa enti me pɛ me ne message no nka mekenkan bibi kakraa bi na wohu or sending me message and was say oh Kofi na memfa yewra baumia speech no ema no and I'm na me nia NDC need there memfa baumia speech ema o sa anya den and also working crime parts of the speech na se sa na wo hu ne dia ene anka very interesting.
Okay.
And I'm sending speech, at the man. To me spend this speech in the man. Me backing kind a year actual. Just me money
briefly, not time
briefly. Oh yeah, now say, do you have a work breakdown structure for his vision about gold mining? And I may respond, say, NDC man, why do you need the speech? And I say, I believe any government that ensure the implementation of what Dr. Baumia said is what Dr. Baumia is envisioning about gold mining, Ghana will be a better place. And I'm sending a speech, And I say, I just finished reading the speech, the part and the mining part, Tell him for this, I will join the team to make it a reality. Owie no sending ne speech ne or sending the PhD thesis on mining at the Bremi. And I can send it to you so that Ubetimini a tier 4 account, you don't have to mention his name. or sending the PhD thesis. Also, Kofi, everything I have spent the last 3-4 years researching on how to ensure proper mining in this country. And
about me, I know. Okay.
It is obet me as idea where I will join him for him to be successful on the mining bit.
Okay.
And he,
well, Kofi, next week we can go into the mining sector no proper. Yeah. Mining proper. And we'll go into that's a big area.
Other aspect or can never be brave.
Can be other places. Yeah, other places, but we'll go into it. Say a whole year. We'll see next week. So more plan be better. And we'll see we'll do
I know your campaign and Honiema and
okay.
And then he will be talking. Obe expand on a lot of the things he said.
Okay.
All
your question and answers. No to me questions.
Don't worry.
Beba. Okay. Very well. Kofi mame for see aname for time na aka ne mo nkofo so nchire o magino mo na beto.
Me da obi ase. Nyame sha bebe.
Omo da ase bebe. Da ase se obejo ni ye. Ye no abe ma Kofi chire e wo Madina. Kofi bra Kofi good evening.
Obafia good evening na empom to say.
Adom.
Yo, ni di kan mebo abaso ni adwumade a wo ye de aboa pe o man Ghana empuntu. Epani se papa wo maso aye opa wo maso aye ne mu de. Emom ni ye yontia. Migidi se adwuma wo ye nyina manfo criticize o blindly. And so Ghana democracy obi a ne na dwen kire. Si me de mebo abaso. Na match ya Medina for any subampa ekruma. Na de we de mpese me body taw na ebre no yakọ. Ene se ufolo eye inuanom NDC for press conference e omo ye ya. Me de na me wogidie se anka ebre no munya anka omo de kire eye His Excellency the former president na ni suadi hu ode abetu dwa se onyakwanya sign baba mu obeye no komo chire mu chire Ghana fo a kamjidi senke no kra beye ade emfaso wo ho bebre dania ombeye yen because mjidi say 2016 say ne me o ma ye bia 2020 o mo ye bia da so di o mo ti opposition no mo can credibility ho asem general secretary of NDC ne kasa mu no o se ba wo mi atwa ntro na so say fia obeka ya the same difficult take says ebeye dimpa say MPP ebeto abadiama bawumia amowa be lead party no so obekan so a kama yiri akufuo discover oil difficult num be kan say eyadwongo etie ka credibility issues so kufuo ye Jubilee House be kan say oh we come the Ghana for so mo de be portrait foul by who the first portrait for Okuru Jubilee House and Yera Mahama. It's a credibility issues. So I see NDC.
I know I'm on respect on your portrait farm.
With my chair sign. Name of your credibility issues will promo. Said the Debiana American. NDC do not even qualify in terms of credibility. Name of no. Amamu be I and was Sabri MPP. Amamu yaba na wie ya nesa sisi ye to be a oba betwa so no we free say current situation a ye wo mu former president the news ready hu abetu bia yewura bawumia so de ne bia ba intimesre NDC for NDC for nko a MPP for no obi bia win opportunity a kire ensem because that politics of attacks ni insult no atwam Ghana for come dey ye pe ekwan ya ye be fa so a ye nso ye ho be hihan wo hwe ye wura bawumia efra treat your dey be ya eye welcome news ni nyina ne se mpa ya ye bo ane se onya kwanya ba obetimi an implement ama ye dwuma na boa enuma ama ye tumpon eti na we me da was pa nyame enka
o ya mamu ya akoso kwabna kwachi se ho na mu company nti ya mamu so ya akọ abani ka say good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Sister Fia.
First baby esi na good
okay, Pacho. Me Pacho. Number what you?
On the reach too.
Okay, no matter I may a short, maybe 30 seconds be in the first place, you know. Yes, bro, you can be say it's better late than never. And say 2016 era president, our former Mahama or reshuffle, and he has some few people joining his team. President Kufuor time or so, you be the same thing. Nti menye sure say news bia em say and then now we show introduction I say no o tete ho pa all because of say now I say oh the believe say the reshuffle should have been somewhere maybe 2 years ago. Nti probably it is late. But it's said the minia NPP up nearby or better mono. You can see say sometimes you need just a fresh face to change the narrative and to change a course. Bia, there will be few faces ya omuba, the exuberance ya omebe bemono, ebetimi ama abeyu rejuvenate the way a yere niema. Enti personally, no, I don't really think say you're late because more banner. You're really budget here. Enti obi beka say budget near you know budgeting on be implemented. The implementation on babe yenim say ebia we every day we get information about public accounts committee money going in the drain and whatever. Ebia they can come and that kind of amount now echo kwano ebi obetima ba be supervise for some reason ebia enkosa. Until you also have to also think about that. Ebia na Oma, it be a change of executives, you know. It be a the line, no, a bit much change. Obi ba juma biama obi ake kane because unim enipakura obam. I remember say and chair yeah Minister of Information, Minister of Foreign Affairs, or call passport office. Emma or kwachere say and conformity ho amoma yomo say Goro boys and still one no man a juma into ama passport office efficiency na ide akofom osake wo mono in obi ani as a passport papers ya dey print ya san suddenly no after the national shortage na ide asa afri ho. And you can see that sometimes system no there are a lot of people sabotage into change here. It can also affect efficiency in the system. Once I'm addressing and I take it to 1 minute. Now me find
1 minute or your time not so
me patron Stefia Mate. Me say quick. Me patron Mate Stefia. Quickly, no. I think the fundamentally what we have also forgotten say Ghana has been operating under the gadget bed economy for a long time. So the question is, how do you change from this gadget bed economy? Fundamental now, Dr. Bawumia said, when the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. The fundamentals still will remain relevant. It still remain the same. Nothing have changed. And the system, how do we change it and leapfrog the way I hear Nema? And that is why we just also the government in the policy say in order to change it, we need to go the digital way. And to almost champion the digital way, from the inception of this government. And the system here, say if we are CBR system what building for maybe over 50 years, 60 years. Now we see we change, within a matter of 5 years, 8 years, and yet easy. And Crawford woman on our system, the old person we know, or Mama when this was doing in your day. Emma, so for instance, ghost names in the system, Michelle records be not as much as of 2022, as much as 146,000 people in the government ghost payroll. And amount of money, there are.
But that is why I buy job. They say, "Oh, best solve this problem." They say, "What's now so 8 years now? See, a failing answer." That's why people are questioning that. Say, 8 years now, why haven't you solved all these problems? Gadgetsburg economy, fundamentals. Then why haven't you solved it? It's a legitimate question. The mommy now at the UK for. Okay, good evening.
Sophia Michelle.
Major so.
Sophia, another anti-asempa.
Yeah, come now, catch it there. No, it's just sad.
Me fa kwan so ama ofa kwache onyina me mo mu yakọ ya ofa kwache wa ye bi wa pay the dues nti Sophia na dem ba ya enya amanyo sem na me be ye ofa kwache ne nebusua me mo mu yakọ na ire ne mma ye mo mu hyeden nyankopon kra omo ya de onipa sabi ya etie de yenim so yare ebi onu de ebi na onim de na ekọ woni widie but pe said ye kan ye say nyame na de ma onu aso na oje ye de ye ni hu tumi bia nti ye kan say nyankopon kra no don fa ni sie kopim time a ye na ye be hia e woni din mu nti Stefia me da se
Yo, me that's what I Yankopon shout pass so I'm abusianfo so shedding ne yakọ. What boss? Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Pacho into.
Yeah, me comment on a reshuffle no kakra.
Okay.
Me want say reshuffle ni there. The brain is okay. There's nothing that is going to come out of it because Ushe Ken Ofori-Atta position I said their command is special envoy to international trade ni capital markets ni sanya na nti Usha new finance minister no he will just be going through same Ken Ofori-Atta again to get things done. And the only thing is that new finance minister no on the bear reaching his CV say why finance minister that's it. Apart from that there nothing. Now last we know Nkrophobia ko train Bawumia tweet 2016 who baby tweet about was when he was complaining about Mahama reshuffle. Oh, can say Mahama reshuffle ni there gymnastic be and Kosiaga we are in election year. Ade enti all sisa ni ministers ni na no then ebe ye ni would
Mbawumia said that.
Yes, Nkrophobia said no a tweet. Me send you after the conversation. He was complaining bitterly about reshuffle and then Musuma reshuffle into the modern here. It's it's the same old story. Into no me comment and me that say if you
go. I mean, no, I say baby, what boss? No. Dan me can send no number. No, to your chance. I know I send the number. No, amame. Brian, good evening.
Good evening, Stefia. And this is Africia Paso.
Adum. I hope so. What packet here?
Oh, my packet. I think my fan can free school. My packet.
Okay, great.
Maybe I'm here. Not me can say. I don't know why Ghanaians think say Nanado doesn't know that Bawumia is going to say all that he say. See, people need to realize Nanado is a very good in politics. People don't realize, and I don't know. People think that Bawumia betray now Nanado. No, it's all about politics. Yeah. He know what he's doing. So people need to just forget about it and concentrate on the issue right now. Right now is Bawumia and our party, NDC. So that is what we need to focus on. We should forget about because everybody is playing the game. It's the game that they are playing. But say, Auntie can say he knows it because there is no way Bawumia is going to say all that he said. They know it's just a game. You will all see. It's just a game. He knows what he's doing. Don't forget, Nanado has groomed him. Because right now, for Bawumia to be popular, he needs to deny Nanado. And they're all playing the game. Nobody can tell me that Nanado doesn't know. He knows it. They are playing the game. And people are just, right now, you see how popular Bawumia is getting because he was able to deny like some of the stuff that they said.
So I didn't vision it by a popularity.
It's just a game. Right? So all that we are doing, we don't care about what they're doing. We are going about whatever they said, whatever they did not, they were not able to deliver. So we just go by the issues and the things that Ghanaians need. That is all we have to go. We don't care about whatever you're doing. No, we have to just go about the issues. And I'm praying that God will. Yeah.
Okay.
We are going about the issues that they say, whatever they promise, whatever they say, that is what we are going, because by your own words, that is what we are going to use your own words to judge you, because you say the same thing about us. So the same thing have to apply to you.
Okay. Mami no ati Brian say NDC for mu njeja ba omiakra asem na okan na no de ebebu naten. Patrick, good evening.
Good evening, Xavier.
It's
unfortunate. Those are the reasons why some of us have lost hope in Ghana. Because say no. NDC for beba, no more camode, MPP for beba, no more camode. Then the very Ghanaian no is suffering. See, the problem that I have with many people is that most of the this political talkers is this. Bawumia is being held by his own words. Vice President Obieni say Mahama di Vice President da, and our be President. Mills di Vice President da, and our be President. Yentwi omu to say na yetwi Bawumia. Why? He trumpeted these words by himself. A man must be able to hold up to his word. One of the good signs of a good leader is being able to accept your mistakes and your wrong. Bawumia doesn't seem to suggest to all of us that he has no wrong. He's made no mistakes. And that is where some of us have a problem. Because a leader must be able to admit, sir, Minianum, there were some mistakes that I made. Even in economics, there are several methods of solving one economic problem, and not all of them will work. It doesn't mean that your economic policy or your theory is not valid, it's not academia. It is, but it may not work. But as a person, as a human being, as a leader, accept. Say, I was wrong here. I was wrong here. That doesn't stop you from being a leader. It makes you human and someone who can change his ways. You cannot say that you cannot fail to accept your wrong and then assume that you can just come up with a new policy and people should follow you. No.
And Patrick said about me, I admit to say, oh, me a mistake or
exactly. That makes him Mahama failed. Ghanaians told him you failed. What did Ghanaians told him? They voted him out. So if he's coming back, he cannot come up with the same failed policies because Ghanaians have already voted on that failed policy. Now you Bawumia, you are coming after 8 years. Let Ghanaians know, sir, there were some things I thought when I was in opposition. They were wrong. Now that I have been in this administration and see things firsthand, I am reviewing my notes. And these are the things that I'm doing. He didn't, in his speech, he didn't accept any blame. This is where some of us have a problem. Leader bia onipe bia ontimi accepting the force idea where my no minye ni ye no. Sani pano, he is dangerous. Because onipe bia ni wa fumsoni ni ho. Enti ya papa Bawumia person catch say kasa bebre wa kai since 2016 onye fumso bia e bia ntoye. You can't play people with words. You know, then you begin to use words to play. Enti ni oka say wachi dollar no e de ama IGP. Say he was a vice president. And he said he arrested the dollar. He didn't say at that point that he was assisting, he was advising. He said he himself have arrested the dollar and giving the key to the IGP. Is that not his words? So why can't a man stand and back his own words? If you can't back your word today, what make you think that I should believe you that you back your word that you're speaking to me today? It's impossible. This is what people who are communicating and supporting him, right? They should get this right. This is what most of us independent are peeved with. Accept your mistake that this and this didn't go well, and this
Before
is how
you come and promise.
Exactly. That's how it works. You cannot just go on like that and assume that it's business as usual. We are reasoning people. We are discerning people. We are logical. We just don't follow the crowd. No, people are thinking, and the notes, the things, the videos, the comment, they are there. You back Stand by your word and say, yes, I said this at this time, based on the understanding I have. But after 8 years, I have looked at things in a different perspective. And I think that this and this and this is the way forward. Maybe we tried this once. It didn't work 8 years. This is why we are going to go this way to make it better. That is how you come up. And then we can believe that, okay, you have accepted your mistake and you are willing to move forward. We all make mistakes. Who does not?
Yo, Patrick, I think that's a big challenge to Bawumia in the team. Or say, Bawumia admit it where you erred. And Oka say, oh, correct. It's all the new vision bad. They will believe you. Until then, no, the Bawumia can almost share them believe no. Sir, Mami reading list no of reshuffle no. New one appointment a president making. For instance, Obi Tisa Fatima to Abubakar or Yobia or your deputy Makojo Ponkroma to say, oh no be the actual minister of information. Health, Okoboy will be the health minister. Science, environment, and science, Ophelia Mensah Hayford, and Ebeye Sa Ejumano. Local government and decentralization, Matia J. Mensah course and Ebe sanitation, water resources, Lydia Sayram Al Hassan, John Dumelo MP, no, our Bessan and Aqua elections, honor Kwako Ejumano. Tourism, art, and culture. Honorable Andrews Ejapamesa, Andrew Ejapamesa, deputy of energy into Onono tourism. Greater Accra Regional Minister Titus, Tema Titus, and Okwakoye Greater Accra Regional Minister. Of course, Temanyanaka, Greater Accra Region. Oti Region, Mr. Daniel Mankata, and Okwakoye Sa Ejumano, and Afi Deputy Ministers of State designate. Information, Honorable Sylvester Tete, and Okwakoye Ejumano, Sylvester Tete, and Ano. Canada, Japan, and Kuchaso Parliament. No. Local government, Deputy Minister of State Vincent Ekwasefwa, Okoye MPR, pepper them girl in Okoye Mansu, pepper them for boss, now is in charge of Galam say a human reclamation, then there were Office of the President, on any question as if we need to and a Deputy Minister Ewo Ehonum, and a communication and digitization, Honorable Charles Champion, MP on Kwakwesa. Ejuma works and housing, so Dr. Hamidu Ama and Ekwakwesa Ejumano Adelaide in team Eco Health as Deputy Minister Oni Honorable Alexander Akwesiakwa and Ekoye Yenu Abema Kisiaka Nonko Peace FM and Okoye Politics say on Okwakoye Deputy Minister Ewo Honum and lands and natural resources Akwesikunodu Makani fisheries Honorable Mensa Abdul Aziz Ayeba and energy so John Kobina Sani, any Honorable Collins, Adumako Mensa, and Ekwakwese Jumano. Education, Honorable Kingsley Nyako, Nekoye education, employment and labor festus, Ewia Kofi, and Ekwakwese Jumano. Gender, children and social protection, Benjamin Ochirieboa, and Ekoyesa Ejumano. And almost a reassessment, a reassignment of ministers and deputy ministers. To more and they empower, but they've been reassigned. For instance, finance. Honorable Mohammed Amin Adam or finance or energy. So now he's been reassigned to finance and reassigned ministers of state and Ricote interior, roads and highways. Honorable Francis Asento Boache MP on also reassigned because when himself no or a minister that no more reassigning to roads and highways, works and housing. Kojo upon Kroma works and housing, reassigned to work and housing, and a Minister of State, Office of the President, Ambrose Derry, so you had no Office of the President. So these are your ministers. Maybe I see injury time. But one hour you're gone and you will taxpayer money and you debate all these people. Mind you, you bet me all the politics we can do. At the end of the day, Obi or Ghana, all taxpayers' money in you debate all these people. And this will be Kasana a positive or negative body can because they are no nisika. And they will call to your omo. What I say, you worry, Cabinet General say Patrick, my very sensitive contribution, very sensible Patrick. I like a contribution. Kofi Boateng say Ghanaians are broad thing because they can speak big English or broach into a mobile program. So I'm for say no one a bit me translate into critical analysis now. And yes, we are doing the team more Ghana and Patrick will be undermine oh dear. Ubi ati abroche can now so account there. What I say, every day feature man. Or see if you ask Patrick, may say. What are the mistakes about me? I person about me. I be here. No, there wasn't cocaine. No count. No, just say. What can you know about me? Mistake. Mistake bang about me. Yonka. Entry. Boss. Yakwasi Mahama has told Ghanaians that he has learned from his mistakes. The Mahama so be catch Ghana for what mistakes we are learning from and what are those mistakes? The Patrick say Mahama about me. Mahama so meka no be no be any hypocrisy. No message. or they aba enono. Joseph Bua, or say master take your what about me mistakes na be kana mahama de own can na obi also mistakes into no message on also de aba no no. Imano or say eto de bi abroche for no mo kasa ema to say mo kwana mo ye analysis ana Vida Bocho say if Ambrose Derry is an old man so or opposition wa be mo ananado adena papa no yini si nchen no mamrante no kwanya adwuma no wo so de mrante abe mu nkokra no so yi omu si nchen still omudim e na che say omaji position ni nyina na mrante ni nya adwuma ne bi enye abusiafo enfesi anum say yakopon ya adum no de ye nkwa chen na ye tinkomu a because life is not promised and tomorrow is not ours. You can do all the guy we want, but sa dear be chung, na dear be sound. It doesn't lie in our hands. Tina dear chain be our sorry. Even Bible no crack and so be sorry. I mean cast be kwakoto. You buy, you sell, and you do this. Cause yankopon ya do more because life is not within our hands. In the end, na bet na radio. So sometimes you to make it can ya boss what any kasane be dia temne be ye say. Yeah, yankopon bought to that one day. That's it, you're gone. Like before we catch a budgety. So they be we for budgety small. Budgety, calm down. Life from money doesn't belong to us. There's no guarantee. Sometimes we should all calm down. Sometimes we all make mistakes, get carried away. Bojidi, for slow down. There's God. There's God. It is so yema of a kwachi and in a bush of yako any shedding. Say, asem say at home or my FM penny phone yamo yako any shedding. God, watch over us. No show me na workers ni na me ka check up free mu. Cause you order medical checkup for Obia, he was scared. Into Obia so far honey Obia so train ni pedio madwuma there to come and go. Life and a bet na hoda. Into Yakopon show Obia so na oma adepa enche na ye nyina so entina enkwam na on share so every day. Come na kwachi Yakopon fa ne cry in serie. Pacho. Ya Obia good night. Now, my main jam with us, my year at Kennedy. Can I question? Maybe full video no on Monday. Question Anna or Dema a friend say about me. I say, omu pese omu ye Ghana for as a 90 so omu genuinely if they are a serious on status or planning their money. And on a tonto cast at Kennedy is not being genuine because on our ala nipa and I say Bua Bonintini, he's changing his story, but you're entitled to your opinions as well. Good night.
The MPP have seemed, in my view, for the last 3 years. Ubeka said mandate na omo pre for 2025. Ehia omo che mandate ne kuto omo nsem sese because nema ne bebro wa ukase o e na ochina me we no. Ubetumi aye ne so Mahama bit makaso me 24-hour economy and me but say me need to but the MPP there. So here I've been said now Baumia is the party leader, and Nanado has said the obey me I have one be a man obey. And if the man says me pesa me X and Y, na say ufi say Ghanaians will find that attractive, then why are we waiting till 2025?
Would you even suggest saying Kebeya Cananado no kwabeti me jinan chen kakra just for even say last year? Then your vision corner about me, I want to so Ginny Dino. Obeti me man started the 1 year a training ground for that. No one yet be said you okay. Na man ko for kwenya gidi say wait me aye. Do you think that
that's an option. Presidents normally don't do that, but of course it begs the question. Say who now picking say so only holding a bit my president. At this stage, actually a lot of people know that say Rawlings for his last 2 years, Mills was chairing cabinet meetings. So for his last 2 years, so you can let him do that whenever they make a decision in the cabinet that he's chairing and you are observing, you can say go ahead and do it. So there are a lot of ways you can do to help him if you are sincere. Of course, Nkrofo Bisufi said, so Baumia Sadden and Sacre, the first said Bichibi Mafia, Bian Kashi, any Baumia Kasana Kaligaji Pumene, all the stars of Chibi Mafia were jumping up and down. Ubekaza deal with the almost your friend is saying the spy betray a Kaluka. Because maybe say maybe it might not be a complete diversion of agenda. It is just